passion. This is what I love to do. But some days, sometimes, I'm just like you, man. I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. I'm just like you. Damn, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Man, I hate my job.
From a good dream I awake, sun rays on my face, planning out my day, hoping this ain't the one that I catch a case. I feel so good, I feel so straight. My manager keep calling me saying, hurry up, you late. Hurry up, you lay off. Y'all, man, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Been trying to play it cool, but it's hard to play it off. I've been hanging on to this bullshit, cause my car still ain't paid off. I know I'm on my way up, my boy just got laid off, so y'all, man, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. These hoes here so ratchet, these niggas here so sneaky. Y'all don't even really pay enough for y'all to only pay bi-weekly. I'm trying to double up my cash, take this job, shove it up your ass. Yo, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. We're the reason why your stockholders always stay afloat. Yet I'm asking, are they hiring? Like everywhere I go, schedule will say 9, but I think it's fine if I clock in at 9:04. I work 40 hours a week plus overtime just to be bro. So y'all, man, I hate this job. Hate that I applied. So much has transpired since the day that I was high. Told me I could advance, but you were telling me lies. Gotta give your notice before I quit, but you don't say shit right before I'm fired. Damn, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. You and your procedures, you and your protocol, you and your policies, none of that shit don't apply to me. You and your quotas, you and your standards, you and your 2 sick days a year. Y'all niggas bananas. Wonder why the postman's posted with hammers, going postal with Popo on camera. His wage got him enraged, stressed out, it's hard to maintain. He flips the middle, grabs his. He said, if you don't get the picture, I quit, you ain't shoot. Mother, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Look, man, I hate this job. I put my pants on one leg at a time, just like you. I'm out here trying to take care of my family. Damn, I hate this job. It's not always glamorous, for real, but I do what I gotta do for me and mine, you know? Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. I'm just like you, nigga. Damn, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Man, I hate my job.
Yeah. Check 1 2, check 1 2. What's popping, yo? What's happening? What's happening? What's good? You back in the lab with your man marqnash. He is I am he. Another great episode of Breaking the Beats. You already know what it is. We're gonna break down the business, entertainment, art, technology, sports, and anything else I feel like squeezing into those letters. You already know what it is. It's Breaking the Beats, man. This is a hip-hop political sports show with a little comedy twist. So we talk about some real-world issues, but we also gonna let them jokes fly. Man, I hope y'all having a good day wherever this broadcast is finding y'all at. Man, I just took a nap, man. I just woke up. Whew. Had a long day. Almost missed y'all too, man. I almost missed the alarm. How y'all feel out there? Shout out to Broke Land Blogger. I got you wrenched up now. D Nice got you wrenched up. Appreciate y'all. Sir Senior, what up? Oh yeah, man. Absolutely, man. You're a friend of the show, man. You family. Welcome home. We're gonna get the show started, man. Let me get this phone line set up. Get the phone line set up. Absolutely. So y'all see the thumbnail. Y'all see what we talking about, right? What's up, Sir Senior? It's probably right up your alley too with what we talking about. Race, religion, relationships. You already know what it is. It's Wednesday, hump day. So we got to talk about a little bit of all of that. I saw something the other day. I'm gonna play the clip. Let me find this clip. I saw something the other day, and I ain't gonna lie, I was a little bothered by it. But shit, what you gonna do? Right? You can't change everybody's opinion. You can just speak to the shit the way you see it, and then from there you can let everybody interpret it however they want to. Let it fall how they want it to fall, how the chips fall, however that expression goes. But y'all remember about a week ago, Jamel Charlo said race doesn't matter. Is what he told Deontay Wilder. And I heard some people say they agree with him. He said race isn't, race doesn't matter. Race isn't in boxing. I totally disagree. I believe racism is involved in damn near everything that takes place in this country. Almost everything. Even the way you view the world often comes from racism, in my humble opinion, of course, right? Where's the clip at? Let me see if I can find the clip. Damn, I can't find it, but here we go. Jamal Charles says race doesn't matter. Okay, yeah, he had said it in the chat, right? When he was talking, I think Wilder was doing an interview, and dude said it. But here's the thing, man. Does race matter in anything? Does it matter in your day-to-day conversation? Does it matter in how you're getting paid at your job? How you're not getting paid? I think it does. That's my opinion. I'm gonna have some people pop up today. I open the phone line up, let you guys get your bars off. I'm definitely gonna ride along with you guys for this journey tonight of this show, this episode that we call Breaking the Beats. No, something's not right. What is that? Yeah, that's definitely not right. But yeah, man, y'all smash the like button as y'all coming into the room. Let me know how y'all feel. Also, another thing we had on the table was what's good, bro? Yeah, I heard a little feedback. How you doing, Transcendent Sports? My brother right there in Canada. Hey, look, can hoes be a housewife? Can you turn a hoe into a housewife? There's a lot of baby boy ass niggas out there too. Let's keep it real. Some mama's boys out there. And I believe the question needs to be asked, like, do you guys want are you trying to have a wife, or you want somebody to be your mama? We're gonna talk about it. I'm over here getting a couple things straight for the show. What's up, Transcendent Sports? Getting a couple things straight from the show. And I want y'all opinion on some of these things. Can you turn a hoe into a housewife? I gotta know that. Y'all let me know that now in the chat. Some people say, look, anybody can be. What's up, Rick? How you feeling?
Hey, what's up? Good. How you doing, bro?
Bro, you had a hell of a show over there, bro. You was cooking, man. I ended up having to take a nap though to get boosted up for the show.
Hey,
so
look, let's talk about something, man. Let's talk about Edith, man.
Oh, you got it. Let's cook,
bro.
Yes, sir.
You talented in a motherfucker, dog.
My man, you like the beats, like the bars, the mixing. What part?
Bro,
what you talking about?
Nigga.
Yes, sir.
I got one bar for you, right?
Talk to me.
They had to strap me to a gurney to kick me off my journey. My nigga.
Yes, sir.
Boy, you a bad motherfucker, bro. Y'all better fuck with that either for real, bro. That shit hard as fuck, bro. I fuck with you, dog. That shit is hard as fuck,
man.
Bro. I'm serious, real, man. Like, shit. Like I listened to the whole shit today at work. I listened to the whole shit front to
all
back,
the way through, man. Front to back. Okay.
Yeah, man. That shit. That's a good yo.
It got a nice flow, right? If you don't skip it and just let it flow.
Man, look.
Give it to me. Give it to me. Give me all the flowers. I want them all.
Bro, it's a great fucking project, bro. That's no bullshit. Look, listen to what I'm telling you. It's a great fucking project, bro. Y'all is sleeping on the kid. Y'all is for real sleeping on the kid, bro.
I appreciate it, bro.
Hey, man. Hey, I'm proud of you, dog. I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you.
I'm lost for words, man. I'm lost for words, man. What can I say?
I'm proud of you, man.
You got a favorite track?
That grapefruit.
Grapefruit. How about that?
Yeah. That grapefruit. You know what I'm saying? That shit, what man, that shit is man.
Yeah, grapefruit is dope. You bring them in, and they saying that they made you. You my brother, but I know Cain killed Abel.
Man, tell them, bro. Shit, man, shit. Life is sweet and bitter at the same time, baby. Great, man, shit. Y'all better, hey, right now, all you bastards in the goddamn comments, in the goddamn chat, while he's getting ready, go to your favorite streaming service and download that shit, pay for that shit. It's a great fucking project, man. Support your fucking creators, bro. Y'all listen to worse shit than this. I'm telling y'all. Y'all listen to worse shit than this, and his shit is a great fucking project. I'm just saying some of y'all got bad taste in rap, but this is a great fucking project, bro.
Man, what can I say? Man, I'm humbled by that, brother. That means a lot because you didn't have to do that. You could have just said peace to the gods and the earths. Let's get this flow. Let's get the show going. My man said, "Yo, this album." He said, "Before we do anything, let's get some respect on
serious business, Mark. Man, congratulations, man. I'm proud of you, bro. I'm proud to say I know you, man. I have to listen to the project all the way through, man. I'm proud to say I know you, dog.
Man, I'm getting emotional over here. You're gonna make me cry over here, man. Come on, man. Don't make me cry.
I gotta give it to you real, man. It's a great project. Well done. Well done.
Yeah, I like the flow. The last song I did on it was Mama's Proud. I made that was the last song I recorded for it. And I thought about all these motherfuckers in this YouTube shit, in this chat. I was like, you know what? Somebody gonna like it, somebody gonna hate it. But regardless, as long as my mama like it, I'm cool, bro. And I'm like, whether I reach the goal, whether I miss the goal, some people still ain't gonna think you shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
How you say Jay-Z can't be me.
No, you can't be.
I can't be Jay-Z. All I can be is me. God made me enough. Ain't that, that's your words, right?
Mm-hmm.
Love that shit, bro.
Yeah, it's a great project, man. Make sure y'all cop, man. For real. I'm gonna be right back. I don't grab a water, bro.
Mm-hmm. Hey, look, man. I appreciate Brother Ricky pulling up. Give me them damn flowers. I needed that. Sometimes, man, you need that little boost, man. Especially when you hear from other creators out there. I saw him on IG. He ain't capping. He had posted it earlier today. Was riding in the car listening to it. He posted himself listening to it. I was like, for sure. And I was like, where he was at, I was like, damn, he all the way at the end of the album. Okay. Yeah, it's cool, man. It's a short listen too, man. It's about 36 minutes runtime. Shout out to Troy Graham, who actually bought the copy instead of streaming it on Amazon. I thought it was super dope. But yeah, man. Can hoes be housewives? That's the question I got to ask right now. And can these baby boy, mama's boy ass niggas, can you be a husband? Do you have what it takes to be a leader? That's what I want to know tonight.
We back.
Yeah, man. Hey, Ricky, man, can hoes be housewives? Can you turn and can these mama's boys and baby boy ass niggas, can they one day become a husband and a father? Curious.
What was the first part?
You heard them. Can hoes be housewives?
Shit, I mean, I guess after they move to a new town, you know what I'm saying?
They gotta move, they gotta relocate.
Yeah, man, you gotta like
they can't see that old work. You can't be walking around the mall with your girl and and you see her old work.
No, bro, it's like a hoe is like a, you know, your credit score. You know what I'm saying? She got to be clean for at least 7 years or move to a different town. You know how they had them buy here, pay here car lots, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Good credit, bad credit, no credit at all. I will finance your car.
$100 down. You know what I'm saying? Buy here, pay here, right? You didn't got 3 cars from there and they ain't paid for them. You can't go back, right? But you can go to the next town and you good. You know what I'm saying? It's the same shit, right? But that's what I seen what happened. I ain't gonna say they can't, because I seen plenty of girls that got ran through and shit. They moved to a different town, and next thing you know, they married with 3 kids in Holly Hobby. You know what I'm saying? They suppressed they in a hole. So I mean, I guess, you know what I'm saying? I guess as far as dudes, I think you know, mama's boys or whatever. I mean, anybody's capable of unlearning what they learned. You know what I'm saying? But it starts with you. You know, that's my thing. It always starts to you. Hey, yeah, I'm everywhere, God. It's like it starts with you, right? So if a man, I mean, but this is where it starts. You got to have an OG. You got to have somebody that you can pull their coattails, you know what I'm saying, and know what's going on, right? Because shit, the truth of the matter is, a lot of these new generation guys, they raised by their mamas and they so feminine. So, you know, if that's how they was raised emotionally, it's hard to get them out that shit. But if they got an OG that can school them or whatever, or if they have some type of foundation, I think it's possible. But it all starts with them, you know, unlearning what they learned. So
I think that whole thing, man, can hoes be housewives? For me, I got an unpopular opinion. I'm gonna say no.
Ooh, run it.
Because that shit is a mentality, yo. You can have a good dude who take care of you and your kids, go to work, you stay home all day, and she will still find she's never satisfied. She'll never be satisfied. She cheats on that guy too. You know what I'm saying?
No woman's ever satisfied, bro.
But I'm just saying where as in, like, okay, you can stay home, he's take care of you, take care of your kids. Probably don't even have no kids, but take care of you and your kids, and you still go out there and hold around on it, because in your mind you always got to get one up on the dude. You always, you know what I'm saying? You just, it's layered. It's layered. We got time though. We got time. Go ahead. What's up, Asian? Oh, just looked at my watch. I got time today. yeah, I got time today. Asian Math, how you doing, OG? Happy birthday again. 56, sitting on 56 mil now.
Oh, yeah, you got the numbers right. Salute to you, Ricky Williams. I got into your show late, but it just that little bit of snippet that I did catch, man. You was on fire, man. So I know I got
peace, man. I just want my people to do better, bro. That's it.
Oh, I feel you. So that translate right into the topic we're talking. Well, you said whole don't necessarily got to be our people. Okay. So
no doubt.
Speak on it. Go ahead.
I'm kind of like with you on that, marqnash. I know, like the guy Ricky said, starts with self. But the question is, not trying to put a definition on your question, say, can you turn to a housewife?
Oh, yeah. If that's the case, no, nigga, no.
Look at Ricky's on what to reverse that. Let me
right, now you say, I'll take it back. I was wrong. No, nigga, no.
Say, I ain't got no time for that.
No. Right. Hey, what to reverse that? Back this shit up.
Back it up.
Thank you for the clarification, sir. Thank you.
No problem.
The question is, maybe you can't, but what do you think, Asian Math? How does that stand? Can these women be rehabilitated, in your opinion?
Man, I mean, you don't want to subscribe to once a hoe, always a hoe, because then you start spreading, and then is you once this, you want you once it just spreads around the whole parameter with everything. I'm just saying it's a difficult task. The percentile on a percentile response, I say 90% no, 10% yes. That's the best I could give you, fam. I mean, and I'm basing this off of my experience, man. It's something that's swerving down. Oh, I've been married for such and such a years, and there had been a whole like 10, 15 years before that. I still see you horn. He might not see it, but I see it.
Damn.
I mean, I'm just, hey, man, he say we keep it real on her. I still see you horn.
Damn.
Bro, I got a cousin I saw when I went home.
Oh, story time.
Hit it, man. Y'all, are we gonna do it? Are we gonna do it? All right, shit, let's do it.
Story time.
So look, so I'm home visiting my mom for her birthday, celebrating the album with her. She had a retirement party. We shot some footage, taking pictures, and I get a tap on my shoulder. Who the fuck is touching me? 6 feet, nigga. You know the precautions. Look back. Hey, cousin. What's up, cousin Q? It's me. And I'm like, who the hell are you? They had to tell me which cousin this is because I ain't seen her in so long. And she up there looking like a hoe and a half at this party. Now, it's an all-white affair. My mom had an all-white party, right? So, first of all, she in there with the wrong color on. She in there with a tight red dress on, little short, tight red dress, this hanging out, this popping out. I'm like, who are you trying to pick up? She was like, shit, I don't know if it was some fine men in here, some eligible bachelors. I'm thinking, I was like, this is cousin blank blank. Ain't you married? It's like, yeah, but that nigga ain't here. And all I'm looking around is she's here and she brought her kids to my mom's function. And I'm like, are those his kids? She's like, no, this is the kids I had while you was gone in the army. This is such and such. This your cousin, blah, blah, blah. This your cousin, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay. And I'm sitting here thinking, how long is too long to do wrong? Because this girl was a young hoe when we was kids.
Damn.
She my cousin, but shit, a bitch is a bitch. A hoe's a hoe. I ain't offended. Don't get offended, but a bitch is a bitch. Like, look, if we was to call somebody a pedophile tonight on the show, I'm not offended because I'm not one. So, ladies, if you hear the word bitch and hoe flying around, don't get offended if you're not one, right? Am I tripping here? So that's my logic on the words, because the words are going to fly tonight. Don't be offended. Patricia says, she said, no man is ever satisfied either, which is why both parties cheat or have cheated. So that's one of the problems right there. We ain't even got to the men yet. You trying to put us in this box right here.
It's like I said
she my sister though. That's my sister.
Say it again, bro. If your man's nuts is empty, he can't fuck no other bitch. If it take 2 or 3 times a day, handle your business. A lot of women expect.
Say that again for the people in the back. Say that again for the people in the back.
Your man's dick is so soft from fucking you all the time, he can't get the time or energy to fuck no other bitch. So if your man need to get off 3 times a day, are you willing to do that?
But don't fall for the trap, Ricky. They throw that in there to segue to get off them. We focus. We real G's right here. We'll get to the guys. We'll get to the guys. But you're on point with that. But I want to stay focused on the lane we in right now. Go ahead, finish, Mark.
Go ahead, take the wheel. Take the wheel. I'm gonna enjoy this ride a little bit because I got some OGs up here. You guys got a lot more experience than me in this thing called life as a whole, and I'm all ears sometimes. Sometimes you gotta look. Everybody be up here talking about salute, but they don't understand when they talking to a general. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? With them fake ass salutes. Get out of here. Couldn't even serve a cup of coffee. So here's my thing right here, King Asia man. At the end of the day, I think the problem comes, in my opinion, my humble opinion. This is just me. It's a mentality. It's a mentality that I got to get over on somebody. I'm always trying to get the one up. That's the whole mentality, in my opinion. It ain't just about, because the girl, I don't know what she get. It's not you need the money. Your man take care of you. And it ain't about you old enough to know that a nut is a nut, a dick is a dick, lady. You get what I'm saying? I heard somebody say the other day, hey, when you take your vows for marriage, nowhere in there does it say, and be happy to death do us part. It's a whole bunch of other shit you got to do, and sickness and poor, rich and health, all this other stuff, but it never says, and I'm gonna make you, and you got to make me happy though. I got to be happy the whole time. You're not gonna be happy the whole time. It is some compromises that have to occur. But go ahead.
No, I wanted to definitely. We got most of the weddings, which is true, that I went to, I always heard for better or worse. That it might not. Better is better, and worse is worse. That's all I want to put in there.
Yeah, and let me say this, Patricia. She was like, she probably settled for her husband, marqnash. Look, Patricia, that's the problem, in my opinion, too. He probably settled for her broke ass.
Say it again.
He settled for her. Look, if she's in the relationship and she's thinking like, first of all, you can't respect nobody who kiss your ass, right? Let's be clear. Can't respect somebody who kissing your ass all day. But I think the problem is you have right. She thinks though. You said she probably settled. I think she thinks she settled for him, not knowing he settled for you, lady. Cuzzo, sister, my nigga. You think you're better than him. You think you can still go out and do better than him. That's why you do the hoeing. That's what I think. But go ahead, Rick, Asia Mav, y'all taking the floor. Let me know. Am I insane here?
No, that's some good insight. It's not a perspective that I wasn't really aware of. My whole thing is, like you said earlier in the beginning, a learned behavior, and now they're earning their stripes. And as the King guy Ricky Williams say, sometimes you gotta unlearn that, but you gotta put forth that effort. You gotta make a contrite effort into unlearning that. But that's from what I'm just speaking from my experience. When I seen the females on there, we strictly talking females. We'll get on the whole guys such as myself when it's that time. But the females, that's such a slippery slope, man. I mean, dog, I said 90-10. It's more like 99-1. The hoes that I don't know, nigga, one nigga, a dude got to settle for that. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He has, if she getting married, it's no if and he settled for that.
Damn.
I got, I'm dog, man. If I could put dog,
it's funny because it's true. That's the only reason I'm laughing.
I would just, man, look, see, man, I would love to do exhibit A, B, C, and D, and F. For real. But I'm not into making it shame. We just giving our honest opinions and all that. No, dog, the hoes I know, man, God, it got to be like a straight. Oh gosh, man, what is that when the great powers from above come down and anoint you and then like, let me just take this away, wash all this away from you. It got to be one of those things. Cause like I say, chicks them swore down. I'm talking about the ones that didn't win and got some dude that wiped them up. Dog, man.
But that's the game though. You know what I'm saying? But what we saying is this, bro. I can't subscribe to the fact that people can't change. That's a goddamn lie. Everybody can change if they're willing to put in the work. Right? Let's be honest, King, Asia man, Mark, we talking from our perspective and personal experiences. You know what I'm saying? But the truth of the matter is, if a person is willing to change and they get to a point in their life where they sick of the bullshit, I mean, again, it's just a matter of you deprogramming yourself and reprogramming you to do the right thing. Well, like I said, I mean, up here in the Great White North, you know what I'm saying? These hoes getting married and then becoming decent wives is par for the course. I know many a girl here and shit. I'm just being honest with y'all. These girls up here, like, so I got here in the story time. If you want to go ahead and cue that. Thank you, sir. So, like, I moved up here in late '96, right? And I was single when I got up here, you know what I'm saying? And it was plenty hoes, you know what I'm saying? Plenty hoes.
I always wonder how you ended up in Minnesota, man, because I remember Chris Rock had a joke. He said the only niggas in Minnesota is Prince and Kirby Puckett.
Yeah, man. It's a crazy story.
And Ricky Williams.
Yep.
Go ahead.
But it's a crazy story. We'll talk about it one day. But
Oh, I
they
thought
was
that's what you was about to do. But
oh
go ahead.
no, hell no, no.
Okay.
But when I first moved up here, you know what I'm saying? And I'm here in Rochester, it's the town, the Rochester, Minnesota, it's the home of the Mayo Clinic. I'm sure y'all heard of that shit. All right. And when I first got up here, I was the new nigga in town. You know what I'm saying? So the hoes was flocking. That's just how it is up here. Shit, many of them was getting dug out, fucked out and shit. And then what happened is that once they pussy get ran in or they didn't fuck all the dudes they want, they'll move to one of these little outside towns and they become Holly Hobby. You never see them again. The next time you see him is when you in a fucking mall or some shit. Hey, how you doing with 3 kids, da 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 da, and a husband and shit. You know what I'm saying? So to say people can't change, I think it's just who the person is that want to change. So,
yeah, but what's the percentage of those that's still not? They just more undercover. They done got a little more clever with it. I'm not going against the grain.
I can't speak on that because I don't know their affairs like that. So
Okay.
you know, I can't speak for another man or woman like that. So.
Okay, so I'm gonna be optimistic and be outside the box. Okay, yeah, I know with the fortitude I know in myself, if it's something that I don't want to do anymore, I could will myself to not do it anymore. I really have pretty much no addictions. I have habits, and I'm comfortable with those habits, so I still do them. But I don't think I'd die if I just stopped doing those things. So I give these females the benefit, some of them, not all, some of them. Benefit of doubt, they really want to change. They can make it happen. You know, they won't be hoes no more. But that's just
possible?
thinking out.
That's what, like you said, is it possible? Yes. The
Yes.
numbers shit. I ain't got the stats, you know what I'm saying? But is it possible? Hell yeah, I think it's possible. That's
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
woman say, well, a man wants to cheat, all is cheater. No, it's not. That's a lie. That's a lie. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Lie. When he ready to be right, it's like that's the same way. Oh, they say, oh, when chicks they deal with a man in his younger years when he running these streets, you know what I'm saying, hitting bitches and shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, a man, he always know when he ready to settle down, he'll settle down.
Oh,
When
this
he
our
ready.
segue. This the segue into men being hoes.
I figured it now's a good time as in.
Okay,
All right,
well,
let's get into it. But not even just men being hoes though. There's some mama's boys out there. There's some baby boy ass niggas out here sleeping on mama's couch. Almost 40. Over 40. Still at the mama's house. How Martin say, writing your name on the orange juice. That shit petty, man. You got to cut that shit out, Cole. It's a bunch of cold ass niggas out there, yo. And I think that shit is crazy, like, to have never branched off and know what it feel like to be on your own. See, I know this show probably gonna be unpopular because some of them niggas watching the show from their mama house right now, and it's okay. It's okay, brother. Look, hopefully Martin say, hopefully you will know the feeling of slamming that door and telling somebody, get the stepping, get the hell out of my house one day. But unfortunately for some of those people, it's like a pipe dream for them. It's like the shirt say, dreams require sleep, goals require effort, my nigga. You ain't putting no effort in to do nothing other than put your dirty dick in a bitch somewhere. Like, you got to get out your mama's house. Your mama can't move on and do what she want to do. She probably always wanted to get a white couch and, you know, have all white furniture and shit. She can't do that with you in there, sleeping on the shit every night, fucking up the couch pillows, got the shit sitting in the middle. When somebody sit in the middle, and then the pillows go like this, because your big ass been sitting right there eating Cheerios all damn day, not doing nothing, man, to help your mama out.
Where's his daddy at, bro? Keep trying to tell y'all, start with family.
Oh, now that's a whole nother story.
Where's daddy?
Where is the daddy?
Well, at that age, he's supposed to be his own daddy. It was for me at 18.
I'm saying,
and then definitely at 20, because that's when I lost my mom.
To be fair, man, some of these women they coddle the boys, in my opinion, because of the things that either one, they loved the daddy so much, and things just didn't work out because daddy wasn't fucking with her like that. Maybe she didn't clean up enough. Maybe she didn't cook enough. Maybe she didn't fuck him enough. Whatever it is, maybe he just never really was into her like that, and it was never really nothing. Like Boosie said, these women go out here and tell the kids, "Your daddy wants shit, and he wanna." Mom, tell the truth though. You was a bust down. You knew my daddy was married. He take care of his real kids.
It all starts with accountability, bro. Trying to tell
Y'all
y'all
going
that.
too far, man. Let's go. Y'all
Oh,
go ahead though.
you good, God. I'm telling you, that's what again, that's what people hate when they talk about the Kevin Samuels shit and the red pill shit and all this other shit, bro. But the truth is, for far too long, the women in our community don't have to take no accountability. They're always able to blame it on something and somebody else. Right? I say it all the time. Women sit up there and this is how it starts. Tell me, y'all tell me when I'm wrong, right? Again, guys, ladies, gentlemen, I'm talking in generals. So bear with me. Look, woman she meet a dude, right? She fucking him raw with no rubber, a week after she met him, 3 days after she met him, right? Oh, we just having sex, we just talking, blah, blah, blah. Boom. She come up, you know what I'm saying? 2 weeks, 3 weeks down the line, her period didn't miss. She done been fucking this dude back to back like a wild beast savage, right? The dude ain't ready for no baby, right? Dude not ready for no baby. We just fucking. She ain't really ready for no baby, but hey, she gonna keep her baby. It's her body, her choice, right? Nothing wrong with that. Try to force this dude into a relationship, even though they was just fuck buddies, right? And of course, what they gonna do, because the dude, he ain't have his daddy. What's the excuse every man say? Yeah, I didn't have my dad. I don't want my kid to be alone, right? So they try to work it out. Baby come, shit change. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why a lot of times shit's changed again is because how that young man was raised. He ain't never had no daddy in his house. Shit, as most of us probably don't know what or most people don't know what a two family household functioning look like, right? So what happened? Money short, shit get complicated, right? She started getting irie because, this dude said he was going to deliver A, B, C, D, which was another problem. Stop lying to our women, right? Stop setting false expectations. Get up and get on your hustle because you got a seed to take care of. And if you're trying to be with that lady, you got a lady to provide for and protect for, right? And then he getting uphill and off and doing the same shit most people daddy did, right? So then what happened? Because this didn't go, because it wasn't set up for success from the beginning. Y'all relationship was built on bullshit, right? You by yourself. And even though you made the choice to let that man run up in you raw dog, right? Women got 13 different types of contraception. Men got 2. Get your nuts cut and a rubber. Right? But again, it's her
not
body,
100%.
her choice. Right? It's her body, her choice.
Yeah.
Right? So then, because it didn't go the way you want it to go, because it didn't work out in your mind how the Disney fantasy was supposed to go, right? Nah, this man ain't shit. You'll raise your baby by yourself. I got this. Fuck it. Da da da. Of course you got it, because you got Big Daddy government to help you out, right? You got them WIC coupons coming in. You got that link card loaded up every month, right? But then what happens, right? The feminization of your child begins, of your son, right? The only energy, because his daddy don't come by, and then I hold that man in total accord. It doesn't matter if you're not with your baby moms. That's your child. That's your child, right? But mother is the primary and nurturer of the children. That's where they get their emotional stability from. That's where they get their emotional context from. And most of these girls, as y'all know, like the king said, 90% of these girls are fucking insane. They have no emotional control. They're totally illogical, right? And they got a group of fucking girlfriends. And all of them think the same way. And then this boy is 2-3 years old and he the man of the house. This is my king. Right? Her girlfriends come around. Ooh, look how handsome he is. He's so sexy.
Right.
Right? He's so handsome. Ooh, wait till you get older.
And she ain't capping either.
Right?
Yeah, been seen it 1,000 times over and over.
Go ahead, Rick.
And the mom, just like the video we talked about on marqnash, make sure y'all subscribe to Breaking Beats. Right? She running a man whenever, fixing the bike wheel. Hey, Jason, this your daddy. That ain't my daddy. My daddy in jail. Right? So he's coming in and out the house, using his mama up. What you think he gonna learn and think about women? You raising the same nigga you mad at.
And sometimes worse.
Right. I've seen them dudes be I've seen guys, man, get into full-blown screaming matches with their mama. Bro, I'm getting old, bro. I'm closer to 40 than I am to 10. How about that? But even at 10 years old, I wasn't doing that. And in my 30s, I'm not doing that with my mom now. Like, I'm yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. I still say yes, sir, no, sir to my father and my aunts and uncles. That's how I was taught. You had to talk to them. It's a learned behavior. And I also believe disrespect is a learned behavior. In the words of Jay-Z, once you tag lane, the game is follow the leader. You get what I'm saying? Once you show, you got to show people how to respect. You got to tell people how to treat you sometimes. And I think sometimes you see those relationships that's weird like that. It's almost like Oedipus, almost with the mom and the son, where he's like the man of the house, but really it's still her house. You get what I'm saying? He might bring his girlfriends over. His girlfriends spend the night there. They fucking in the house. Mom know it. He know it.
She'll smack him
He'll
down.
move his girlfriend into mom's house.
And what I forgot to mention too, marqnash, is that with the girlfriend stuff, a huge amount of boys' first sexual experience is with one of their mama's friends.
I think let me let my boy Kyle get in here. Shout out to Kyle, the boxing section. How you doing, TBS?
Man, what's going on, my guys, man? Salute to the chat. Salute to the panel, man. Man, I'm just happy that you back in full effect, man. You know what I mean? You was gone for a few days. Glad you back.
Yeah, I took a week off, man, to promote the project.
Who the hell told you to take a week off, Nick? You know what I mean? You supposed to be breaking these beats, goddammit.
Hey man, I had to break some sleep, man. I had to break some Z's, man. Like, hey, look, man, I ain't gonna lie. I had got like a style in my eye. My eye had got bloodshot, and they was like swollen because I had just been up so long. It was times where I would be up from one morning to the next day at about 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, just doing promo, getting things pressed up because we got some posters and some hard copies pressed up that we took to out of town. And yeah, man, just been busy, man. I've been busy grinding, working on projects for other people as well. You know, I'm still a DJ, man. I still DJ and I still engineer, produce projects for other people and do videos and things. So I've been busy. And once they send a deposit, it's on. So, but yeah, I'm back though. Thank you again for welcoming me back, and it feel good to be home. Hey man, we talking about it tonight, man. Thank you, DJ. He said that grapefruit joint on the EP is fire. I appreciate it, my G. Ricky said that was his favorite one as well. Shelton Moore, welcome home. Question, man, I gotta ask you guys. We talking about it tonight. It's a lot of baby boy ass niggas writing the name on the orange juice. You know what I'm saying? Can hoes be housewives? Is that a whole mentality? Is it more than just, hey, I'm just gonna be faithful to this guy? Because you can have the world, but still, you know, reaching for the moon. So go ahead.
You have to present yourself to any woman in a way that commands respect. Respect is earned, it's not given. Just because you're a man and you lay down with a woman or you move in with a woman or you bring a woman into your home, that doesn't mean she automatically respects you. You have to conduct yourself as a man and do the things that a man's supposed to do and command the respect that you feel you deserve. Like I said in the comments, man, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, being a man is a learned behavior. It's not something you innately born with. Someone has to teach you how to do that because you don't know how to do it. And if you're raised around a bunch of women, you're going to take on those characteristics, because I know by having kids that kids do not do what you tell them to do. Kids do what they see.
Facts.
Some man, these kids be doing what the fuck they want to do sometimes, man. You could come from a good home, train them good, but they can have a influence from another friend who parent. It's some people in your neighborhood that's the house where the kids can go over there and smoke their cigarettes. Their mama's walking around. Let me get a cigarette from y'all. Let me get a short.
That's
what's
I'm
going
saying.
On at their house. But
and that's exactly what I'm saying. Just because
so they can see it and get outside influence. You can do everything right at home, and your son can be a serial killer.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Just because they got the grass in the front yard and everybody got a job and mom and daddy's there, doesn't mean the kid is paying attention to that. Something else could be, he could be paying attention to something else that's going on around him in his surroundings. You know, people are visual. All people, we're visual. It's easy to tell, especially black people. Black people, you can tell us something, how to do something all day, and we may get it. But if you show us, we'll pick it up. We're more visual than verbal. So if I got all this attractive stuff happening outside, and every time I got to go to school, I got to go to the store, I got to go outside a lot, and I see all this attractive stuff outside, it really doesn't matter what's going on inside my house unless there are stern rules in place. If you, like today, like you've seen this, and I know you've seen this, you know, these kids run around and parents think it's cute, and, you know, they hit the mama and they talking back and doing all that. Oh, he's so cute. Yeah, it's cute now. It's not going to be cute when he's 15 years old, slapping you in your face and taking your purse.
Smack your mama?
Oh yeah, you don't sit there on this panel. Don't sit there on this panel and act like that shit don't happen. It happens every day.
Well, I've never seen it in person. I've seen it in movies. I've seen it on TV. I've seen little kids do it when they bouncing on their leg and you be like, yeah.
You've been out the hood too long, my brother.
Hey, look, man, I ain't that far removed. I just be minding my business too. But I see you take that ass. I don't see them.
I see it all the time, and I just shake my head like, whew, couldn't be mine. Mine would be dead. Couldn't be mine.
Especially not the dudes now. I've seen black mamas and daughters get into it now. I see that on the internet every day, but I don't see that in my neighborhood. You know,
but see, that's the new generation because you know, Ricky Williams, you know, in our day, that's shit. Okay, you say the wrong thing you want to.
No, I like my life. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, let me
you say the wrong thing.
And shout out to She. We here. Welcome home, She. Welcome back.
She, we been here, dog. You know what it is.
Hey, what's going on, Mark? What's going on in the world, man? Go ahead, my man. Y'all.
Go ahead, Kyle.
Yeah. Now I was
hear
saying,
you now. Go ahead.
Okay, nigga. When I was in high school, nigga, I was in the 9th grade, nigga. I raised my voice, and my mama, nigga, her finger still broke, nigga. She slapped the dog shit out of me, boy. Punched my back and everything in front of the homies too.
Just like that.
She wasn't playing that shit, man. Her finger still broke, boy. And I barely even raised my voice, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, nigga, knock me all
your mom was like Pinky. Your mom was like Pinky and Friday.
Nigga. She right here. She'll tell you. Look. Watch this. Mom, tell him how you
this dude right here.
When I was in high school. Oh, I knocked the fire out of him.
Fire?
Yes.
What he do? What he do, mama?
Talking crazy to his mama.
As you should.
My pinky is broken. I dislocated my pinky.
Break the other one.
Hold on.
As you should.
Hey, Kyle. Hold on, Kyle. And ma'am, thank you again for your time. Hold up. I thought he was just using hyperbole when he said her finger still broke. No, it's literally still messed up.
No, no, motherfucker's still crooked.
As she should, Kyle. As she should.
Hey, listen.
Kyle, what did you say?
Listen, every ass whooping I ever got, I deserve. That's what I'm gonna
Does it matter, Mark?
No. I'm just curious.
It doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter. He said it the wrong way. Whatever it was, he said it wrong.
he could have just said, "Mama." I
think I sound feel like doing something. And let
me tell you something, Mark. This is for you. You're a little younger than me.
I'm gonna keep it.
You're a little younger than me, so I'm gonna tell you something.
Go ahead. I'm gonna write it down. Go ahead.
Them old people talk to you one time, brother. One time. Next time they talk, it's probably gonna be with a broomstick, electric cord, a shoe, a can of fruit, something. But they only gonna talk to you once.
In my case, it was a broomstick.
Yo, my mom used to always tell me that. She'll say, "I don't care how tall you get, the broomstick will always reach your big ass."
I'm telling y'all, today I thought I was about to talk Talk back to my mama's the day I enrolled in the army to get out her house.
I agree with you, brother, because you didn't have a choice after that part.
It was time to go because, like, no, bro, like, and I didn't say shit. I thought about saying some shit. You know what I'm saying? I was about to buck up. I was like, nah, it's time for me to go, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you just don't do that. It only happened to me once with my my middle son here. Me and my wife, we worked, like, I've been working since I was 14. We was at work and the kids was like, my son Armando, he was about I think he was like 16 years old. And you know, everybody's supposed to have chores before everybody got home. Everybody's shit was done but his. So we set everybody in the kitchen and had a talk. You know, the kids are everybody around, so everybody see if somebody get their ass whooped, you know what's happening. You know what I'm saying? And my son Armando, my wife was like, why you ain't do what I asked you? He was like, I didn't want to do it. I said, what? He said, I don't want to do it. I stole on his ass. Dead in the jaw, cracked him straight in his jaw. Oh, you grown? Who you think you talking to? You think these your friends out in the street? Did you eat yesterday?
Hey, Ricky, Ricky, you remember this one? Now we gonna see who's the man and who's the boy.
It's what it is. We moved that furniture out the way in the front room and we got busy.
Now, I want everybody to get a chance to speak on this.
I got busy.
Now, was he fighting back?
He tried.
Oh, he tried to fight back.
He tried, yeah.
Okay, see, here's my thing right here. I don't think every disagreement and confrontation with your children deserves physical contact. I think, and I believe this in my heart, and I could be wrong. This is my opinion. I'm a new father. Keep in mind, my baby Nash is what, a little over 19 months now, 20 months.
Boy or girl?
Little girl.
Oh, you talking that shit now, boy. Wait till they get about 3 and 4.
That's cool too. But look, hey, look. Today was the day, man. She was playing around with something, one of her little toys, and she's at this stage now where she don't get her way. She'll, like you say, give me that, she'll throw the shit. You
gotta stop that now.
Look, my baby got an arm, yo. Like I was the first couple times, I know, man. Look, the first 2 times I was just proud of her how far she threw the shit. I was like, damn, man, we gotta put her in like softball or something, man. That shit was amazing. I want to see what that looked like in a jab. I brought her upstairs to the heavy bag. Since she sees me hitting the heavy bag, I got the baby gloves already for her. They probably for a kid like 4 or 5, but I still put them on her. It'll come all the way to a forearm and elbow, and she'll try to hit the bag too. Right. It's crazy. But she tried to hit me today. Man,
you gotta stop that now.
Yeah, we checked on it, but here's the thing. Every situation where your kid might talk back doesn't require physical violence. No. The kid doesn't do something. The kid told a lie. The kid didn't get a good grade. The kid didn't do a homework. He broke something. He dirtied up the clothes. I don't think everything requires physical violence. I think that shit goes back to like a slave mentality, bro.
No. That's not what we're saying. That's not what we're saying, brother.
I ain't saying that's what you are saying, but
no, I'm trying to explain to you.
But when I asked, no, hold on, let me, I'm gonna land the plane because you asked me earlier, does it matter? Does it matter why she did that? And that's what I wanted to say. Yes, it does matter because kids are being kids. If you slap the shit out your kid for just asking for some candy, that's what kids do. The candy's in a bright, colorful package with a cartoon character on it. That's why they want it. Don't slap the shit out the kid in there.
No, but you got the 2 situations. Those are 2 different situations. We talking about a dude that's about 16 to 17.
This is not the first.
We're not talking about a kid.
Not the first issue. This is the climax of issue.
Right. You talking about a little kid and you carrying Kyle. Kyle, how old was you when that shit happened, Kyle?
I was in 9th grade, fucking around.
See, now he's starting to smell himself.
So he's 15.
Yeah, he's starting to smell himself.
14, 15,
yeah. Okay.
See, at that age, you're starting to smell yourself, right? Starting to think he's wrong.
I was bullshit.
You messing with girls.
Bullshit, you know what I mean?
But I'm gonna tell you something, Kyle, that my grandmother told me. She said, "I'm not your friends. Don't play with me. Remember your place."
Well,
Remember your place.
let me jump in
You
on
are a
that.
child. You live in my house.
Peace to all those in the panel.
What's up, brother?
What's up?
Bronzeberg. Hey, this your first time on the panel, right?
Yeah.
Hey, look, man. Let me give you the bell real quick. Welcome home.
Yes. I enjoy that. Peace to everybody. Peace to all you chiefs in the panel. So I think that's an interesting discussion because I think the point is not to instill fear into your children, yet instill lay down the house rules to make them understand exactly what your position is as a parent. And I understand where you guys are coming from because when they get to their teenage years, it starts to become more sensitive because they think they can do everything on their own, but they still have to rely on you as a parent. And usually with those situations, if I had a child right now that was in their teenage years, I wouldn't necessarily resort to using physical ways to, basically reprimand them. I think naturally how I am, I speak very strongly. So my thing is that you gotta give them an ultimatum at that point. It's like, you disrespect the house rules, or you can be laid out. You can be laid out on the streets, where you can go out and think that if you can overbear my rules, you can leave this house and go out on your own and figure out life from there. Still gonna love you, but you have to understand, as specifically as we're talking as men, as fathers, that we have to have the rubric of saying this is what it is and this is how it's gonna be, and a mom has to agree with it too. But I would just say that I wouldn't use the physical violence, well, not violence, but I wouldn't use the physical route when they get to the teenage years. Now, the thing about it is, yes, I understand that teenage kids and specifically teenage boys will test their parents. Then, of course, it has to come to that point, like, I'm still your father and I'll lay you the fuck out if you think that you're going to talk to me crazy and you're going to put your hands on me. That's just natural. You know what I'm saying? So definitely understanding where you brothers is coming from without a shadow of a doubt.
That's facts, brother. Speaking facts.
I can step. Let me hit on.
Go ahead, go and smoke a bag of this shit.
All right. So basically, it was a situation. I'm gonna name two situations, one for me and one for one of my partners. So basically, one of my partners, his dude had his son, was talking to him and was joking with him. Now, the dude's like probably 6'1", and the son's 6'5". The son big, play football. The son got a little older, got a bigger, but he still was respectful. But the dad would always hit him with sly comments like, "Yeah, boy, you be running around here wearing pink. You know what I'm saying? You a girl. You this. You know what I'm saying? Just hitting him with the low blows." So one day, the son was like, "Hey, Dad, let me step outside with you." And he was like, "For what?" He's like, "I don't appreciate you always coming at me like that. And you told me if I want to be a man, we can go in the grass and get it on. I just want to go ahead and prove my point because I'm tired of it." Dad didn't walk out that door that day.
Oh shit! He said today is gonna be the day.
Yeah.
I'm tired of you fucking with me, man. Because he's bullying his kid at that point, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
And so basically, dude didn't go out that door because the son got a little too big. It's one thing to play with your kid, and then it's one thing to set boundaries. Now, I would never taunt my kid in a way to make him feel that uncomfortable to where he want to think he can put hands on me. And second of all, that would have never been an option. The first time you wanted to put hands on me,
yeah, you couldn't. I couldn't sleep around you.
Big or small.
But me, I can't even sleep around you like that. Cause I ain't with that looking over my shoulder shit. I don't walk around these streets like that. I like to meet the conversation, bro. I had a dude send me a text the other day. I love him to death. I ain't gonna talk about his name on the show because we talked about it and we squashed it. But he sent me a crazy message. I went out my way to get in touch with him because whatever it was gonna be, it had to go and get done. And how the amigo said, I need some spraying. Like my nigga, like that's crazy for you to send me that message after I sent you this message. Did you mean to send me that? Because you holding me a lot of hostility. Like, what's going on? Couldn't get it up with him. He finally ended up calling me. We talked about it. He got it off his chest. He said what he meant, and he said, "I'm sorry." Squashed it. We brothers, man. Delete that shit, man. I want to act like that shit never happened. I was wild. Yeah. I get it, and I got love for him, but at the end of the day, I still was like, I need some straightening because I can't close my eyes and walk around knowing that like somebody coming to get me, bro. So and especially if that's my child living in my house, oh no.
Yeah.
But that man sowed that seed though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the next scenario was this with my son.
Hey, real quick. When my son get to a teenage years, I'm gonna show him a video of Marvin getting his daddy.
Damn.
This dude right here, cold, man.
So basically, it was funny. Like my oldest son, one day, you know, I think he was like a senior that year, and I was telling him go do the dishes. You know, I'm like, hey, bro, go do them dishes. So he's like, all right, in a minute. So I came by, you know, put clothes in the washing machine, walked by his room. I'm like, it was like 30 minutes ago I told you to do them dishes. Yeah, I got you. And so I'm like, dude, you staying on this phone. It ain't nothing that important when you can go do the dishes and still text while you wash dishes. You do it all the time. I see you every night. He's like, all right, cool. So every time I go, I really shouldn't even ask them, but I came in there anyway and I say, what's going on, man? You know, talk to me. And, you know, he just looked at me, continued back on his phone. So when I grabbed the phone, he yanked the phone back, and my son wear glasses. So I pushed him because he, like, when I yanked the phone, he stood up to snatch it back. And when he snatched it back, he was already leaning. So I grabbed his shoulders, pushed him down to the floor, and, you know, he fell straight to his back. I took his glasses off.
Judo toss. You did a damn judo toss on him like,
Yeah, I used to wrestle in high school.
You gave him that damn, you put the grabbed him right here, threw him over the hip. Okay,
Yeah.
I see you. And look, but now what? Let me ask you this: Was it?
Hold on, let the man finish the story, man.
Okay.
Let him finish the story now. Shit.
All right. I'm gonna mute the mic, y'all. Shut up, nigga.
So basically, after you know, I grabbed and slang him down. The first thing I did was I was like, "Tell me a reason why I won't hit you, because it seems like you disrespecting me. When I told you to go wash dishes, you didn't do it. But not only that, you yank your phone back like you pay this bill, like you got control over the situation. You know, you stand in my house, and something simple as washing dishes is your job. If you don't want to do your job, you get fired. That means you no longer work here no more." And so he looked at me, and then he, you know, kind of was shocked because me and him never had that conversation like that. We was always cool, you know, because this is my stepson, but we was always cool. We had the conversation like, you know, I'm not your dad. I'm trying to be your dad. But the point of reference is you obey, everything goes smooth around here. You know, at that moment, he knew he fucked up. And no, that's how it ended.
Yeah, and I want to add this, bro. Why is it that when a story come out, like it's always like the mental capacity of people to like, oh, like that could be abuse? No, bro. Like I don't abuse my children. That was the only time I had to handle my son.
Yeah, me too.
It's like, but I'm gonna tell y'all how our friend. This is how I rear children. I look at it like this, right? Nobody's who they really could be because everybody got outside influences. You got your parents telling you this, you got teachers telling you this, you got media, you got your friends, right? But your children have to learn to go their own way. They have to learn to make their own decisions. And what I tell my kids is once they get up in age, is this: look, you're gonna be what you're gonna be. You're gonna be what you're gonna be. Just be honest with me so I know how to deal with you. If you want to be an asshole, you want to be a menace to society out in them streets, go right ahead. So let me know. So if I get that call late at night, I know what to expect. I'm still gonna love you.
There go a bag right there on the floor.
I'm still gonna love you, but at least I know how to deal with you. Now, if you want to get in line and you want to be a participant of this family, come on in. But with that, as with everything, there's rules to abide by. I don't believe that a parent should pay the freight for their child and their child do whatever the fuck they want. That's not the way the world works. You want to move how you want to move, you got to pay your own way. You got to pay your own fucking freight.
I just want to say this, man. Sometimes, like I said, man, people, okay, I don't know if it was a time constraint about the dishes getting washed. Was it a principle of it where I want it done and I want it done right now? Or like, hey, man, make sure you wash the dishes before you go to bed tonight. I don't know his relationship, and I don't know your relationship with him, but I'm talking about from what I'm not. Hold on, let the nigga finish his story. Oh, Nanda Rabbit got the gun. It ain't no fun no more, Kyle. Listen, what I'm saying is this. All right, whatever. Yeah, it is still fun. Hey, but sometimes people want to control. Y'all remember that commercial they had out kids or people too? It's an old commercial, like it was probably in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? You probably can find it on YouTube because people just sometimes dominate, just want to be. It ain't even about you're my parent, the parent-child relationship. It's all more like it's abuse. Let's keep it real. It's mental, it's physical abuse, and you beat the confidence out of kids sometimes when you beating them like that. In my opinion, you can beat the confidence out of kids, and I've seen it. I've worked with those kind of kids, and I've seen how you can build them up. Every day it's a battle building them up, and you can see they getting brought down when they get home. You can see it when the parent come pick them up, how the shoulders and everything drop. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people can go overboard. They really think they own the child. You belong to me. You don't own that kid. You're responsible for them, but you don't own that person. And that person does have a mind. Look, my daughter does little things, and I be like, I didn't teach her that, but she comprehends it. Like she's developing already. It's amazing. But also, I know what comes with that. That free will is a motherfucker, man. But sometimes people go a little overboard with that abuse, man, and that capital punishment, that corporal punishment, letting everybody discipline your kids. I knew this girl, man, told this story. She says, her son be acting kind of soft sometimes. You know what I'm saying? He a little moist. So when she dropped him off, so we can work with him, we was doing the little basketball drills. She was like, yo, make sure you, if he acting soft for son, pull him to the side, someone punch him in his chest. And all I was thinking was, that's how you tell people? You like, you don't know me like that, lady, for me to be disciplining your child. One of the neighbors, shout out to them. They cool, you know what I'm saying? African family. Maybe that's how they do it too. But he had told me that too. Hey, man, he's acting crazy while he's over here doing the basketball drills and stuff. Hey, whoop him. I'm like, maybe I got that I whoop kids face. I don't know. It's the eyebrows. I don't know. I think I'm not about to be whipping people's kids, man. And I don't want you beating your kids.
Those are extreme situations, and I think you getting a little bit, off skew, just a tad bit. Now, what I'm getting from the brothers on the panel is this: anywhere you go in the United States of America, there are going to be rules. If you live in my house, where I pay the freight, it's going to be rules you have to abide by. That's for the kids. That's for my wife. That's for everybody. It's certain ways. It's certain things I like. Certain way I like to run my house, and this is the way it's going to be, because I pay the cost to be the boss. Now, anybody that can't deal with what I'm putting down in here can't stay here. When you feel that you able to feed yourself, house yourself, and clothe yourself, then go ahead and have at it. But as long as I'm paying the cost, this is the way it's going to be, and that's it. Now, I'm not going to beat you and kick you and stomp you and make you do nothing. But if you can't abide by my rules in my house, you cannot stay here. And that's just it.
So you would put the kid up for adoption or give him to a parent? We're not talking about adults. I'm talking about children. Not even talking about 14,
but see,
15.
That's what I was talking about. That's what I was trying to tell you earlier. See, you start setting the boundaries early. So when they coming up to 3, 4, 5, they already got a pretty good idea how this going to go. You know what I'm saying? All I got to do is raise my voice. And, okay. Everybody straighten up. Because it's not no beating. I don't do too much beating. But if you step out of pocket, there will be consequences. Some of them going to be good. Some of them going to be bad. But there's always going to be some for every decision that you make.
Go ahead, Kyle. What was you trying to say earlier?
I think I said it about the Marvin Gaye and his. I start
Okay,
working on
yeah.
my son when he get about 14, 15. You know what I mean? But I think me and my son, like, I think we have a great relationship because how me and my grandpa is. Or, so you know, I think that the energy you give is the energy you receive from your kids, though, for real. Sometimes they gonna buck up, but you just gotta let them know what's going on. But for the most part, though, if you planning for, bro, why every time I get on the phone y'all do this junk? It's
Want some
crazy,
attention.
man.
They
These
want some
kids,
attention.
man.
Mhm.
But this is one of the reasons why me and my son got into it now. The crazy part was it's not because I want him done at a specific time, because I would always give him more leeway than I should when it comes to certain things. Like the aspect of him washing the dishes. If I don't tell him to do it at night, or if I don't stay on top of him to do it at a certain time, he'll just not do it. And getting to a certain standpoint is gonna be a problem. Because at one point I think I moved from out coming back into the city. I had to get an apartment because I couldn't find a house. The worst thing about apartments, even if you don't got roaches, the neighbors got roaches, and the neighbors' roaches can come to your spot.
Yeah.
So more or less, keeping the apartment clean, it cut off on the bugs. So that was one of the biggest things why when we stayed in the house, everything was cool, dishwasher, roaches sprayed, good, no roaches, good. But when you move an apartment, you gotta share roaches. Everybody sharing. Sharing is caring. But the biggest thing, like I was saying, it was for the dishes to be done at night, not leaving dirty dishes. Even when we stayed in the house, I stressed to him the same thing due to the fact everything clean, you ain't got no issue. And then on top of this, one of the biggest thing is giving him something to do and having him stick to it, because it's gonna be consequences behind his actions. So if you don't wash the dishes, then now you got to be on punishment where you can't get on your phone or do something like that. To the point, I'm actually showing you structure to where if you do something wrong, there's gonna be consequences. When you're out in the street, I tell my son, I tell my daughter that same thing. I can't save you from the police because I didn't teach you responsibility. So if I can, get on you about washing the dishes now, show you some type of structure, you'll carry that on into life. But if I don't show you no structure, you're just gonna run wild and rampant, and there's consequences behind your actions. So I seen a post one time where the lady was like, I don't know why my kids act like this. I don't know. I didn't raise them to be this way. And the lady was like, oh yeah, well who did, Patricia? Who raised your child? It was a little funny little skit, but the point of it was when the parents act like they don't know who raised their kids that way, technically you do. You let your child get away with stuff so long, you never teach them responsibility. Now they're in the world just doing what they want. It's cool when they do it at home because, they know they can punk their mom or punk their dad. But when they get in the real world, it don't happen like that. Case in point, there was a situation where one of my cousins, she was, woofing big and bad at the house. I guess her mom kind of, played she wasn't trying to really get at her or something like that. Cause at this day and age, defects and all this other stuff. So she got to school thinking she's gonna be punking people. And she got scrapped up a couple of times and came home all bruised up and realized the streets is rough. I can't do this like I do. And that was like a point that she had to understand. Her mom didn't teach her that. But when she found out in the street, that's when she started being a little more nicer to her mom, and she started treating people more with respect. Because her mom didn't show her, the streets had to show it to her.
I'd just like to chime in before I go. That's a very touchy subject. I don't like to try to tell anyone how to raise their children. That's their job. I just know how to raise mine. So this is what I tell mine. If I can't teach you, life will. And I always want you to be better than the person I was. 1,000 times better, 1,000,000 times better, 1,000,000,000 times if you can, better than what I was. And that's my goal, is just to make sure you're a better person in a better position going into adulthood than I was at that same age. But once again, got to reiterate, if you don't allow me to teach you the proper way of being a civil adult, a productive adult, life will. There's always going to be rules everywhere. And once again, I'm not trying to impose what I'm saying on anyone else. Raise your kids the way you feel best fit, or what you equipped to do. But there is a generalization of right things and wrong things to do. And some of the stuff, it's, you just don't have to teach. You just know. If you play out in the middle of the streets, in the middle of the highway, you're bound to get hit by a truck or something like that. So you just know at a certain point in time when someone teaches you properly how to cross the street. Don't go out there playing in the streets. And sometimes you might have to give a little corporal punishment reminder. I don't know. Once again, I'm not saying what's right, what's wrong, and what to do and what not to do, but it's proven to be effective. And even if you feel it's not, and your child grows up teenagers and out here playing in the streets like that, and they run across law enforcement, how you think they're going to tell you? You think, hey, we're going to put you in timeout. We all know how that's going to turn out. They're going to, get their ass whooped, or they probably end up dead. Your parents should have taught you better. And that's just the reality of life. Because of how
That's
we feel.
That's a fact.
Hey, for those who just tuning in, man, y'all already know what it is. It's Hump Day, where we talk about relationship talk, because it's Wednesday, Hump Day. So we're talking about race, religion, and relationships. We were talking about, I had a couple questions I posed to the audience and the panel and the chat. Can hoes be housewives? We talked about it, but we got some other people on the panel who missed that part of it. So you're welcome to tune in and give me your topic on that.
It depends on the hoe and it depends on the house.
The other there you go. The other question was, do you want her to be your wife or your mama? I think that that statement is self-explanatory. Like I said, man, it's a lot of dudes out there 40 years old still sleeping on mama's couch. They know the feeling of ever having their own. And don't have no plans for it. They moved the girlfriend into mom's house too. And that's just how we get down. We one big happy family. And that's cool too, if that's gonna work for you. But you got to know the feeling one time of being able to branch out. Because like I said earlier, I had a little joke. I was like, shoot, your mama might want to get white furniture one day. You know what I'm saying? And she can't even get that because you still there, sleeping on the couch. But some people are there taking care of their parents too. And shout out to y'all. It's another thing I said. I had a question: is religion about spirituality, or is it more about control? I see a lot of times with organized religion, people seem it's like a cult sometimes. Because let's be clear, spirituality, if you break down the word, you're doing rituals. A lot of these people really don't have no ritual other than going to church on Sunday, and they do that to keep up with the current gossip in the small town. But I'll pass it around, let everybody get their points off and get their bars off. I just wanted to reiterate the topics for the people who just tuning in. Go ahead.
Well, let me hit on the spiritual. Well, let me hit on the spiritual side. They talked about in the book of Eli, the movie, where the guy wanted the Bible because he was saying that the book can control people. They'd done it before, and certain aspects you got to know deep in, like what you're really seeking when you start going into religion, because it's a touchy topic for most people. So it can be a control thing because we've seen it through slavery, but it also can be a spiritual thing to where it enlightens you to have a better life, and so on and so forth. And dealing with the aspect of the mom being your wife being your mom, in some cases most guys need that because their mom trained them to be better men for women instead of them being men, because she can't make a man I mean, she can't make a young boy be a man without the proper training. You know, she can teach him how to sit and pee, but she can't teach him how to stand and pee, for instance. And from the aspect of, hold to a housewife, self-explanatory. You, you're gonna get what you get out of her, and that's it. She's only gonna give you what she know how to do, and that's be freaky in the bed, or be promiscuous and do other things. But if you're looking for cooking and cleaning, she might can do it, she might not. But if that's what you want, you're only gonna get the sex out of her, and that's it. Everything else, you got to add it to the wish list. And in most cases, if she too deep in the game, you know, she might not stop hoeing because it's a thirst. She might need more of it. So it's up to you.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask you. Based on what you were saying, just say she's doing that. What would you deem her as? Is she a hoe or is she a housewife under what you just described?
Yeah, I mean that's a hoe all day. But if you try to turn her into a housewife, I mean that's what you're gonna get. You still gonna That's gonna be in her. She's not gonna leave that. I mean, it's not like she just open the door, walk through, and be pure as gold. That's still in her. It's up to her to want to change. And some of them change, and some of them say, "Well, I tried, but I can't live this holy denied life. I got to get back to freaking and getting in the sheets. And if I can do it with you, it's all good. But I'd rather do it with 5 other people like I've been doing. So who knows? She might only do it with one guy, but she just real rough and wild with it. You might can't handle it. You might can. Because most of them they have high sex drives, and some of them just doing it for the money. So if you can't provide what she wants, she can also go out there and make a little money on the side for the family. So in return, you might thinking you pimping, but she know what she's doing. So like I said, going back to it's all about what you want out of that woman, and do you really consider her being the marrying type? Because most guys have done it. They married hoes, and I know a guy that did it, and he didn't regret it. She stopped being a hoe, but that was like a once in a lifetime thing.
Yeah, I was about to ask you, what is the percentage of based on your experiences of you witnessing that in your lifetime?
Yeah, I mean,
Asian man always asking for a percentage.
Hey, the percentage is
That's
very
the math for real.
This percentage is very low because you got to understand. I would say less than 5%. I mean,
So
they
you
can
don't see
all
many guys marry hoes, and
several,
only a small percentage of them really turn out to be marriage material.
several. I mean, because the one that I knew that married the chick, she really didn't want to be a hoe. She was kind of pushed in it through him, so that it really wasn't her thing. But then the ones that was hoes, they just never stopped. They just slowed down to get married and get established and get this guy on the page to where he
You
can
talking
trust.
about whores?
Yeah,
Damn.
Horror.
yeah, real hoe.
You talking about
Ho.
horror rhymes with door, not hoe rhymes
Yeah.
with dough. Okay, see, look, when I was talking about hoes, I was talking about promiscuous type things, or just loose,
Oh, okay.
like in the words of TDJs, thou art loose, woman. So
No, I took it.
I want to get back.
Okay,
Go ahead.
I took it the same way she took it as well. That's why my response.
No, if y'all was here a little earlier, I didn't fill y'all in then, but that's why we was talking about earlier. We was talking about hoes being housewives, not actually whores. And she's going out there tricking for money, because that's what I was saying earlier. I was like, you can have the chick that that dude take care of her and her kids. She don't need them for that. She don't need to go out there and do those. Be out there just chasing random dudes, but she do it because she likes the thrill of meeting new dudes. She like dick. She like the fuck niggas. She might not even be getting paid for it. But I do want to ask y'all about that, because we're running down to the last stretch of the show. I'm gonna try to end it on time and get back on schedule. Is religion about spirituality or control?
I gave my statement, but I'll let somebody else go.
Okay.
Yeah, about the book of Eli and stuff, and when I just said earlier about the book of Eli, and it was used during slavery as control, but also you can find spirituality and enlightenment to, change your life. There's some people that were major drug dealers and major criminals. Like, dude, I'm in wildlife. I knew a dude that killed somebody and was basically going down the path, but this woman changed him to actually turn himself in to be a better man. And he tried it. He was in and out. He kept trying, but he didn't all the way make it there. But the point of it was he tried to be a better person through religion.
And I still think you're a good person, Sheik. I don't care what they say about you. Hey, Major Key just pulled up. What's up, brother? How you?
I'm chilling, brother. How you doing, man? I'm ending my and what 20 less than 28 minutes. My birthday's up, so I'm trying to get in this quick conversation before my birthday ends, man.
Oh yeah, happy birthday!
Everybody has the right to treat me like average. You know what I mean?
Happy birthday to you, man. What you sipping over there, man?
Yeah, I'm sipping on some Crown. You know I only fuck Crown, man. Come on, man.
I ain't know, man. Shit, I don't know. It was your birthday. You might have had some Moet Chandon or something. Or some Clico. I don't know what you drinking over there.
With kids, it's just Crown, man. Like there's only two things I fuck with. It's either the real cheap shit like Still Reserve or my Crown, because that's all I can fuck with. You know what I mean?
He said either I'm gonna do it big or I'm gonna just drink a stick.
That's it.
If I'm gonna do it cheap, I'm getting them gray cans. I'm getting
at least I'm gonna get a buzz off of that Still Reserve. That's all I'm talking about. But
hey, look, anyway, and they're gonna give you about 20 of them for $8, nigga.
Yeah, man. Look. I think pose the question again, because I think it's the question is posed wrong, Mark, with all due respect. And I appreciate you and everybody on the platform here. Pose the question again.
Well, you post the question then. Don't put me on blast, man. It's a live show.
I love you, bro. Like, man, look, man, Mark is my brother, man. Like, listen right now, man. I just called the dude and offered him, like, yo, you get whatever you want to do my intro, because the Mark is fucking talented, man. Everybody knows Mark is a talented dude, man. That's straight up, man. I love what he does on this channel, man, and that's why we work together. So fuck it. It's all about love that I appreciate him. He appreciates me, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? Anybody got a problem with that? That's your problem, not ours. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, what was the question that you posed there?
She said, long as it ain't Four Loko. That's some thought juice right there. That's like them Lamaritas. That's some thought juice.
That's that 2000 shit, bro. Hell nah, bro. I'm 41. I turned 41 today. I ain't trying to fuck with no Four Loko. You crazy?
Hold up, man. Let me get this man a round of applause. 41, man. Congratulations to you, my brother. Happy birthday. Let's give him a round of applause. Round of applause. Where is it at? There we go.
Happy birthday, dog.
Yeah, you share that birthday with Tupac.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, there you go. That's the man right here.
The
Happy
man
birthday,
right.
man.
Hey, so what's good, man? So look, so what was the last question, man? As far as the religion was concerned,
in your opinion, do you think religion is more about spirituality, or is it more about control? Because technically, I can have a personal relationship with God without paying the preacher.
I'm gonna tell you. Okay. You don't even have to explain it. The religion and the control are one and the same, because remember, the Catholic Church was the government at one point. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And the same thing when it comes to even indigenous tribes, that whatever the beliefs were, you know what I'm saying, what was basically judgment. You know what I mean? When you had to basically put somebody, what's the word I'm looking for? When you let somebody, you put somebody up to the altar, what is it called?
Sacrifice
somebody, right? You know what I'm saying? All those things are based on those ideals, those religions and those occults. No. Occults and religions those are part of it. Spirituality is something different. See what I'm saying? Spirituality is something different. We know there's something different about us versus other animals. We know that. We know that there's something extra. We know that we're in tune with something extra. We know that. We know something else is blessing us when we give out good energy and it comes back. There's something different between us and the universe, right? But the problem is a lot of people interpret it other ways. And so that's why we get down to these different occults and religions. See what I'm saying? And so that's what it breaks down to at the end of the day. Okay, and we could talk about this, we could talk about that, and you know, religion and you know how people feel about me about this religion, and but we've seen that there's a lot of hypocrisy, there's a lot of double talk, there's a lot of bullshit going on, man. When at the end of the day, you have your own spiritual connection with whatever it is. There does not need to be a label. You don't even have to label it. As long as you have that connection and you feel it in your heart, that's you. That's you. You don't even have to have a name for it. That's it. If it's you and you feel it and it's making you progress, it's making you positive, that's all it is. You fuck everybody else telling you this and this and that. They probably don't have a personal relationship like that. So why you going to manipulate your whole life and put yourself down something that somebody else said? Nah, bro, come on, just do what you feel. You know what I'm saying? It's sometimes.
But Major Key, can I ask you a question on that?
Of course.
Is there in that definition of spirituality that you just displayed? Is there something you religiously have to continuously do to keep that spirituality fed?
Yes, I'm not religiously, but with your that's where the wrong gets the word gets deterred, because religions that are, so you have to be like a particular religion. I'm not talking about a religion, but yes, you're right as far as it like conformity, like something that you do on a regular basis. So yes,
right. That's what I'm about religiously.
Yes, I understand what you're saying. That's why I was trying to clarify, because I didn't want to mislead anybody that's watching this, right? So what I'm trying to say is like, yes, I have to acknowledge, right, when good is coming back to me, right? I have to acknowledge it immediately. I don't have to wait. I'm not trying to ask for stuff when I'm in a dark place. That's what I used to do back in the days, and that never worked, right? And I was a bad person, and I got my karma coming back to me as well. You know what I mean? So I was lucky to get out of that. But what I'm saying is that you give thanks as soon as you know, just appreciate what you have. Just appreciate what you have, and start thinking like, you know what? You know, if I give out good energy, I'm gonna get back good energy. And if you put out bad energy for fucking 20 years, then understand you probably got a little karma coming back at you, man. You know what I'm saying? And just acknowledge it when it comes. But if you continue to do good, trust me, it's gonna come back at you, man. That's all I'm trying to say. I was a bad little motherfucker. You probably won't believe it, but I was a bad little motherfucker when I was young. But now, hey, man, I have nothing but love for people, man. I got nothing but love. I got my little kids. You know what I'm saying? And my house is full of kids right now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was giving me hugs all day. It's my birthday, you know. Hey, I love you, daddy, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Cutting cake and shit like that, telling me all types of jokes and blase, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Major Key, did you cry?
Nah. I cry when one of them gets hurt, though. You know what I'm saying? When one of them gets hurt. But as a matter of fact, my son came out because right now I got 4 girls right now, even though I got more kids, but the other ones are older, right? But I got my 4 girls. Then my 1 son, which is 10, and then my baby that's sleeping, because he goes to sleep like at 8 o'clock. And my son came out at 8 o'clock and he was shooting the breeze with me. He's like, yeah, you know, Dad, you know, yeah, I got a referral earlier, but my bad, I didn't tell you about that. But yeah, because of this and this and that, you know, because he talks to me like that, you know what I'm saying? He just talks to me being real. And I love that, because I told him, yo, you don't need to lie to me. You know what I'm saying? If you lie to me, that's when you fucking up. You know what I'm saying? You always just tell me the truth. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I can help you out when you're telling me the truth. And sometimes you wrong, sometimes you're right. You know, if it's the teacher being wrong, whatever, I'll go correct her. But if you don't tell me the truth all the time, I can't help you. You know what I'm saying? And so he's just honest with me, and I love that shit about him. And he said, man, listen, he said, why don't we do this every day at 8 o'clock from 8 to 9? I said, I'll put you on my schedule then, if I'm not busy with Major Key Mondays. That's what I told him straight up. You know what I'm saying? Because I was happy that he even said that. You know, he suggested that tonight. So I was like, all right, cool, man.
How old is he again?
He's 11 right now.
That's dope. Hey, look, man, this is what I was asking guys early, because sometimes, in my opinion, right? Sometimes at churches, it appears, in my opinion, that people worship the pastor often. They put the pastor on a pedestal, even though he's like the reporter. He's supposed to be the reporter, right? Giving you the good news or translating the word of God, in my opinion, right? But I've seen sometimes where people will go to church for years and years and years and years and years, and ain't never read the book cover to cover. Never took the time to read, and they stand on the shit that they ain't never even read or even did research about it, and be the first person to tell you you going to hell. You going to hell. You a heathen over there, Major Key, drinking that Crown Royal. You little purple bag.
I'm telling Mr. Damn shame. Tell me what Romans 3:23 is, huh? For the wages of sin is death. no, I'm sorry. That's Romans 3.
That boy
that's
Romans 6.
That's Romans 6. I apologize. I was reading Romans 6:23. I apologize. No, Romans 3:23 is for all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. I apologize, my brother. Yeah, but I'm talking.
But it didn't say nothing about no Crown Royal
now for my birthday. Huh?
I'm fucking with you. I was like, it didn't say nothing about no Crown Royal. And that
start talking about Matthew 7:12 or John 3:16. Don't make me go into depth right here, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I read the book from. I used to know every single book in the Bible from front to back, like in order. I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? That was part of. I had to earn a badge by that. We had a little team.
That's you, Major Key. But I'm telling you, you're in a small minority, my brother. Well, I know people who go to church every Sunday and they only regurgitate what the message was all week. Yeah. They know what they read the Bible in passages. They got little shit highlighted everywhere, little thumbtacks. They never just sat down and say, "Hey, look, if this is my basic instructions before leaving Earth, right?" Is what they like to call it, right? I'm gonna study this cover to cover. Not only that, I want to know who wrote this version. Who is King James? Let me do some research about who King James was if I'm gonna read the King James version of the Bible. You get what I'm saying? I think religion caused a lot of division, bro. I think it's definitely a tool of control.
Yeah.
People say it's about spirituality, brother. You ain't doing nothing with spirits, and you ain't doing no rituals. You're not doing no spirituality. Go ahead, get in.
Let me get. I gotta do a couple of points that I gotta make.
Cook it up.
All right. So one, I gotta talk about the hoes being housewives and things of that nature. It depends on the hoe and it depends on the household. You dig what I'm saying?
We already got through that, brother. We on
nigga, let me explain, my brother.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me work, nigga. Please let me work. You know? So what I'm saying is, the thing about it, you might not know that she was a hoe. You might have never even known. If she from Atlanta, you from California, you never even knew. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, that's how it go. A lot of girls from California move to Atlanta. They've been hoes here their whole life. They move, they go somewhere else, they get husbands and everything. Change their whole entire life. So it just depends on the person, because you might not even know that she was a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Now, I got lucky because I was able to do some research. You know what I'm saying? Some of the homies went to the high school with my wife and everything else, so it was cool. I was able to get some research done. But most times niggas don't know. And let me say this about church. It does build character. Depending on what church you go to, marqnash. I would say this. When I was in 9th grade, I did not know how to read until I started reading the Bible. I learned how to read in the 9th grade because my mom bought me a Blue Team Bible. And,
that was 9th grade. Was that before or after the slap?
Oh, this is before the slap.
Oh, okay.
No, it was after the slap. Matter of fact, it was after the slap.
So she slapped your ass into a book and the Bible. She taught you how to read with that slap. Shout out to Mom Dudes. Go ahead, though.
Hey, man, you know, because being in Oakland Unified School District is one of the worst school districts of all time. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is, I learned how to read by reading the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's different for me. I can't speak for everybody else and what they got going on, but I'll tell you this though. Everything that I got is because of who I had become. You know what I'm saying? The person that I am is because of my relationship with God. You know what I'm saying? So I can't say that it's some bull job. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that. You know what I'm saying?
I got to agree with you, brother. I got to agree with you straight up. I'm not trying to cut you off. But what I'm saying is, every religion is a roadmap. Every religion is a roadmap, and if it leads you in the right direction to become a better person in life, hey, it doesn't matter what religion you went to, whether it's Muslim, Jewish, you know what I'm saying, Christian, you know what I'm saying, Buddhism, whatever makes you a better person in life, whatever set of rules, you know what I'm saying, and rituals makes you a better person, that's good for life. You know what I'm saying? Period. And I appreciate all religions, but I just understand that after religion, there comes a second nature. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but so that's where as a person, that's what I was going to get to, Major Key. See, he said that religions put people against people put people against each other, because one of my best friends, he's a Muslim. My name Kamal, he a Muslim. You know what I'm saying? He don't eat pork, nothing. I used to eat pork like a motherfucker. We used to be in the same restaurants the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? But it's really up to the person. Now, am I as holier than thou as I used to be? No. You know what I'm saying? I've been turned off by some churches. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this: it's really up to you in your relationship with God and how you feel about the situation. Now, you might be Muslim. You might feel like Allah is the way. Somebody else might feel like Buddha is the way. If that got you off of drugs and made you a better parent, made you a better brother, made you a better friend, I can't argue with that. You know what I'm saying? I might think our ends is gonna be different. We might disagree, but it's like sports. It's all love at the end of the day. We could argue about Bud Crawford and Earl Spence Jr. all day, no problem. But at the end of the day, as long as we got a mutual respect for one another, that's where we go. That's where we go. That's where we go. You know what I'm saying? So I won't say that religion causes division. I think people cause division because they want to say like, oh, mine is better than yours, and no, mine is better than yours. Instead of saying, this is how you feel, this is how I feel, this is where I'm going, this is where you're going. You know what I'm saying? That's my take on that part. And for me, what was the last question you had, Nash? After the spirituality and
that was it. We was talking about it was an earlier one. It was do you want her to be your wife or your mama?
Yeah. Now listen, man. The problem with most niggas and most females is their father wasn't around. You know what I'm saying? Or a male influence wasn't prevalent in their lives. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, nigga, people want their girlfriend to be their mamas because that's all they know. You know what I'm saying? See, my pops, he had some bullshit like that going on where he always lived with a woman, never on his own and shit. You feel what I'm saying? And I used to always say the same shit, like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with this dude, man? I want my own shit. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it depends on it. Just that's how it goes, man. Because his dad wasn't around like that. His dad died when he was young. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of take these things. You feel what I'm saying? And my grandpa, man, you know what I'm saying? He was a hell of a guy. He is a hell of a guy. You know, he's still living and everything else. But he taught me how to be a man. You know what I'm saying? He taught me these things. You know what I'm saying? And he taught me what I'm supposed to be, what my role is. And in that, you find the woman that fits the role that you're supposed to be in. You know what I'm saying? You get where I'm going? My wife do a lot of shit like my mama as far as cleaning up and cooking and shit like that, but that's about it. You know what I'm saying? She do cook her ass off, so I'm lazy as hell.
Let Troy Graham get in, man. Troy Graham, man, have a drink with us over here. Talk to us. We got a couple more minutes to Major Key's birthday in. I'm gonna take a shot with Major Key right here before his birthday is over. I'm gonna get my drink over here. I'm gonna take a shot with you, brother, Major Key. Troy,
let me go ahead and get my crown though while Troy talks then.
All right, absolutely. Go ahead, Troy. Talk to me, man. Religion, spirituality, or control? Hey, let me get your thoughts on that.
It's a teaching, so it's control. It's control, man. After a while, it all depends on the person as well. It all depends on the person. I can't say that the same size fits everybody, but Certain people take it and it helps them grow. Other people take it and they just live by it and they expect you to live by it as well. And that's where the problem comes in. Like with me, I knew at a young age that I wasn't really into it like that. So as I got older, I went on a journey and I looked into Christianity, which I was already. That's what they told me I was. So I looked into that. I looked into becoming a Muslim. Neither one of them fit me. So I said I just needed to find something higher than that and a purpose. And I come to realize,
what you mean it didn't fit you?
I didn't want to be put in a category like I am this and I am that. That's what I mean. It just didn't fit my personality. Like I'm a Christian, because most Christians, when you talk to them about God and stuff, the first thing they tell you is I'm a Christian. They don't ever say anything about God first. They say I'm a Christian. What does that mean? And everybody has a different definition for their own beliefs. See what I'm saying? Nobody has one definite definition for being a Christian or a Muslim. It's a different belief based on that individual. So to me, I never really felt it in my spirit, so I was searching for something higher. So I just come to realize that as I walk this earth, I am my God as far as the choices go that I make, but I know I answer to an Almighty God, and that's how I live. So yeah.
Neo, welcome home, brother. How you been? You been on the road still?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Always on the road. Thanks for having me on. What's up,
Man,
everybody on the
welcome
panel?
home, brother. That's why I tell y'all when y'all pull up. Welcome home. I appreciate you guys being here, man. Hey, talk to me, my G. Religion, is it about spirituality or control, in your opinion?
Man, you know, I'm a practicing Bokor. I make that.
Tell people what that is for
everybody.
those who don't know. Tell people what that is.
In a nutshell, is a person that that heals with both hands or practices with both hands, meaning that I know the light and the dark, essentially. But that's not really for everybody. Everybody's not going to understand that on that level. As far as like religion goes, I was always in the church myself, right? Studying. I mean, underneath the pastor, like a shadow, just following his every move, trying to figure out, what's this, what's that, asking these questions. But you ask enough questions, and you're going to get the answers, and the answers that you get, you're probably not going to like. Right. So as far as like, is it spirituality or is it religion? Well, definition, religion is basically a nice word for binding, controlling. So that's that in a nutshell. Spirituality is essentially something that's found in nature and can be defined by science. So I go with spirituality.
So let me ask him a question, because that sounds like how I feel. So do you feel like by coming through, because I was a very deep religious person. So do you feel like the deep rootedness of religion actually helped you to get to that next level of spirituality?
No. I feel like I was on a hamster wheel when I stayed in the religion.
So it didn't help your mind out to get to that next level? You don't feel like any of everything that you learned from religion helped you to understand better to how to be spiritual versus religious?
Honestly, no. I mean, it wasn't until I really started implementing science into, or understanding at least a tertiary, like, kind of understanding of science, like a basic level of science, that I actually figure out what was real and what was just kind of allegory.
Okay, all right. Now I just asked you because like I feel like that got me to that point, and I just want to know if you were on that point, because I was actually in the United States. I was 99. I don't know how there's different exams in high school, which deal with Regents exams, and then down south they do different exams. But I was in the top 1% with math, and the top 3% in science, and so I understood all of it. You know what I mean? And so it just like everything that just added up to me, that there was no, like, I couldn't believe that there was a man in the sky sitting on a chair just saying, no, and yeah, and I'll doom you, and I won't doom you, and hey, if you do this wrong, you know, and this and this and that, it's almost like, you know, Santa Claus actually watching us throughout the year and then actually checking off who's right and checking off for us twice. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, who's naughty or nice and shit. You know, all that bullshit. Like, it was literally like just bullshit to me. Like I literally see it like it's a very spiritual as far as look, if we're not talking about aliens, bro, it has to be universe. You know what I mean? Just straight up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if there's only two. To me, there's only two accesses to that next level, which is if it's not somebody that was before us.
What you mean?
Yo, bro, it's a deep conversation, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. It's very deep.
We got to do a whole episode on that, then. What you think,
that's what I'm trying to tell you. Now, I'm not trying to dive so deep, man, because that goes deep. You were trying to end it, and what I'm trying to tell you is, look, if we can't actually give credit to something that there's been actual evidence of, then you know, now we're talking about a whole different thing that's deeper, like science, like what he's talking about, which is spirituality in a sense itself. Because I feel like Jesus himself, he says in Psalms 82 verse 6, you know what I'm saying, or not him, but Psalms 82 verse 6 says, we are all gods and are all children of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? That's what it says. You know, and I believe that when they were casting stones on him, and he said, why do you call me blasphemous? And he's like, oh, because you call yourself the Son of God. And he's like, well, does it not state it in your law? The law at that time was the Old Testament. In the Old Testament, Psalms 82 says it. You are all gods and all children of the Most High. So he's the Son of God, just like we are. You see what I'm saying? So that's just getting, you know, I'm not trying to touch too deep.
Context. Well, yeah, we can go into it like that, like extremely deep, because I mean, if you want to really be technical, the people who were following the laws of the Bible and whatnot weren't in charge at the time. I mean, they were secondary. They were like second-class citizens, and the law of the land was still, I guess you can say, pagan, multi. They worship different gods, and those were the people that were in charge. So they laid down the law. But their law didn't state that. So
yeah, like Pilate. You know what I'm saying?
Pontius Pilate. Yeah.
Yep.
That is correct. But you know, that like you said, that's a debatable topic. That's a deep
it
conversation.
Takes a long time to even get through that one. Yeah, that's why they wanted to start it. But but you know, I'm glad that you're aware of that though. That makes me understand that you understand. You know what I mean? And that's facts, man. Like a lot of people don't even understand, but that's something to think about.
Look, man, I want to do a whole episode one day, and we'll have maybe I can have somebody up here who's have a priest up here, or maybe have a preacher and a rabbi up here, or somebody who's a Muslim and have somebody from the Christian faith, because I have a lot of questions.
But maybe I can do the channel bodies them, bro. If the channel bodies them, don't get mad at us because he's your guest, bro.
So like I was saying, man, I want to have somebody up here who's like a pastor or a priest, and like maybe somebody from the Muslim faith too, and like, because I got a lot of questions, man, and maybe I could do the research on my own and maybe do the research and do that, but I think it's more entertaining for you guys to see the journey right here and me ask the guys questions, they answer the questions from what they think and what they believe, and in the meantime, while we're doing it, I can fact check and I can do some research. But but even without that, I still want to do the episode because I have done some research. I just need to put the stuff in clips. Like yesterday when we did the press conference, everything I was talking about, I had a clip for it. Damn near, I want to do it, set it up like that, plan it out so we can actually have a good conversation. But I appreciate everybody pulling up today. I want to say get Major Keys. King Asia Mav's thoughts on this, because I don't believe I heard him speak on it, and I want him to get a chance to get his thoughts off, get his bars off.
Oh, real quick, I agree with a lot that I already heard. Major Keys, Troy, everyone. Just myself, through my experience, I would say it's more about control, because a lot of them done, conform to the capitalist society, and it's no longer about spirituality. I think spirituality, people find that on their own journey and come well with myself. I did. I grew up, in a church, or you're a Christian, you're a Baptist, and all that. And then as your eyes open, you start seeing the hypocrisy of things. And I'm wondering, hey, what did that have to do with the spirituality that I'm feeling? You know what I'm saying? What I answer to, when I'm going through trials and tribulations or in positivities in life, that spiritual feeling, it really had nothing to do with religion. But there are religious things I could do religiously to keep those things going. Keep being a good father to my daughters. I get that love reciprocated, and it enhanced my spirituality for that. But I don't have to go to a church to do that. I don't have to go to a cathedral or a mosque or anything like that. I think those things more so today is probably more leaning to a form of control. I heard someone say that the Catholics used to be the government. I think the Vatican is a country, if I'm not mistaken. Am I correct? The Vatican?
The Vatican is actually inside of Spain, but yes, it's separate. Yes.
Yeah.
It has its own currency as well.
I forget what you call that, but there's Vatican City. It's Vatican City. Yeah.
Right. So that's a government within itself. So that's kind of like more leaning toward the control side to me.
Exactly. That's why I said because Catholicism became a government at the beginning, and they pretty much, like, if you didn't get any kind of accolades or any kind of permission from the Catholic government, then you were going against that, and then people could literally go against you, and then they'd be like, oh, that's because you didn't have permission from the Catholic government. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that seemed like that would ruin your spiritual. What would that have to do with your spirituality? So,
yo, and can I talk to y'all on some? Listen, I'm not trying to get on some racial shit because I'm not a real racial person.
But if you're gonna do it, today's the day.
Real quick, man. Just no. This is important, bro. This is important. I'm gonna show my face too. This is important. Listen, I got a book called Stolen Legacy from George E. James, man. I've been reading this. I've read it multiple times since I was like 16 years old, man. And I learned it from, of course, 5%ers, Muslims, and all that. But it's got fucking facts, bro. And here's what I want to tell you, man. Alexander the Great raided the school of thought in Alexandria, Egypt, bro. And that school or that library was supposed to have all of the pertinent information about the previous history of the world. Okay? All of the information that we needed was in there. Okay? They extracted certain information. They gave it to, this is why we have Plato, Socrates, you know what I'm saying, Aristotle, that say things that are already inscribed on certain temples, okay? On certain temples in Egypt, yeah. And then on top of that, right? On top of that, the fact of the matter is that what you don't find there, a lot of that literature is found underground in where? Vatican City, right? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's there, and you can't get access to it unless they give you permission to review that. So only they have those scrolls, only they have that information, which is sad because this is access to our whole history of the world.
I have a little
so hold on, real quick, before you say that, I just want to get some understanding, make sure I heard you right. You're telling me this book right here, did I have the right, is this the right copy? Is this the Stolen Legacy? Greek philosophy is stolen Egyptian philosophy by George.
That looks like my book right there. Hold on one second. Let me see.
They got multiple different colors, but hold on, Major Key. I just want to make sure I got the author name right. Is it George G.M. James?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, that's him.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
I just want to make sure I got it right.
Man, I got so many damn books, bro. I can't even tell you. Like, bro, I walk through my house, bro. I got too many damn books, bro.
Cool. But I just want to make sure we got the name of the book right so people can do it. Yeah. And what I heard, if you're saying this correctly, you're saying this book is talking about how the Vatican has the knowledge.
No.
And stolen from there, and it's under the ground. They keep it in the safe.
No. What I'm saying is that the Vatican holds information underground. Okay. What I'm saying is that's one fact. Everybody knows that there's it's like
I don't know that. I didn't know that.
Control. Okay, so it's temperature control. Look at the Da Vinci Code, the movies. That's actual facts. You ever seen the Da Vinci Code with Tom Hanks, the movie?
No, okay, I tried to watch it. I fell asleep on it. I tried to watch it twice, and they did another one. I fell asleep. No disrespect.
Oh, no problem. So I'm explaining to you. So that is actual facts. It's temperature controlled down there. It's like you can't have access there unless you get approval. And besides that, and very few people in the world get approval to go down there. Okay, these are old scriptures, right? So you have to have a specific knowledge of what you're looking for before you even go down there. But then there's levels, like there's fucking rows and rows of information when you get there. So it's rows and rows of information, but you have to know specifically what you're looking for when you get there, right? That's crazy, because that means that they have rows and rows of information about shit that if you don't understand
how you get in there? How do they let tours go in there?
You have to ask, just like bro, just like applying for a passport, where you have to ask permission until somebody approves you. You know what I mean? So
is it like going on like the trip to the White House? You know how you can go as an American citizen, but you got to go through clearance and all that.
Exactly. Look, we're trying to get to fights. We just try. We are boxing channels, bro. We're trying to get to fights, and we can't even get to fights sometimes with a press pass. And imagine trying to get to the White House and then to the fucking Vatican, bro. You know what I'm saying? It gets deeper and deeper down a rabbit hole. But what I'm trying to say is, so I'm not saying that the Vatican has something. What I'm saying is that there must be information there, because Alexander the Great, right, raided Egypt, the School of Alexandria, the School of Thought, which was the Library of Alexandria at the same time. That's what it was known as. And as a matter of fact, a lot of people believe that Jesus went there when he disappeared from the age of 13 to 20 or 32 or something like that. You know what I mean? Along those lines. You know what I mean? They believe he disappeared there, and that's where he got his knowledge from. You know what I mean? A lot of people believe that. You know what I mean?
I never heard that before.
Okay, so yeah, this is. I'm sorry, but I've been studying for a long time, and these are things that really intrigued my mind when I was about 20, 21, things like that, and I started looking into these things, man. I learned about Masonry. I learned about Rosicrucians. I learned about all these secret societies. I learned about all this because just in my own mind wanted to understand what was going on. So what I'm saying is that, again, so when it goes back to that, when it goes back to the School of Thought, right, and Library of Alexandria, he raided that. Then all of a sudden he burned it down, and then there was all of a sudden Aristotle, Socrates, Plato, that were giving all these insights of things that were already inscriptions on these Egyptian temples, which was like "be thyself" and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Like all these words that they were using as if they were their own was already on these Egyptian temples, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you because, I'm so deep, bro. People don't understand me, bro. But everybody, he's Latino. He's probably go, yeah, I'm Latino, per se, because I speak Spanish. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. But let me tell y'all something, man. Let me tell y'all something real quick, man. Look.
I'm a real nigga from the Bronx. I'm a real nigga from the Bronx. And everybody made you keep.
The shade of my skin, does the shade of my skin change the fact that it doesn't matter? Let's say, like I agree with, let's say every fucking root from this planet as far as human is based out of Africa. Does that not still mean we were brothers? Just because I moved somewhere else, now you're saying I'm not your brother? Is that what you're trying to tell me? If you're telling me I'm not your brother because I moved out of Africa and I try to get a little settlement in a teepee with two moose and one fucking cow, that's fucked up, bro. You're being racist. You know what I'm saying? Because I moved, you know what I'm saying? Straight up, because Pangea separated us, and now I was stuck on this platform here, and I didn't know how to get back to you. All of a sudden, I'm racist because I settled over here. Nah, bro, it's not like that. So people got to start thinking a little deeper. That's what I'm talking about spirituality. We're thinking about one thing, one segment at a time, man. This is a whole lot deeper than motherfuckers.
Major Key, I'm glad you said that. I'm gonna interject, and I'll give it right back if you want it right back. But I've heard some Spanish people get offended when they hear black people say, "Hey, look, y'all are just black people that speak Spanish, but you're not Spanish. You're from Mexico, or you're from Honduras, or you're from Puerto Rico. You guys aren't Spaniard. Spain is not your native tongue. That's who colonized your area." You get what I'm saying? So when I've heard black people say that, and I've heard some of my Latino brothers get offended, like, no, I'm not black, I'm Latino. I'm not black, I'm Latino, and I'm trying to hit it with the accent. I know
my ex was like that.
Latino,
she was a little racist,
Latino, man. But some people are like that. They say, no, I'm not black. I'm like, you look like me, nigga.
Yeah,
you just speak a different. You literally look like me almost.
This is what makes it hard for
me. Put a hat on,
YouTube,
put some glasses on, black shirt, black hat, glasses. The cop gonna pull you over and say, both of y'all niggas get out the car.
My brother,
you get what I'm saying?
My brother, this is what makes it so hard for me, bro. It's literally like I don't see that, bro. Like I have different colored children, man, and I understand. I literally have a good soul, bro, that does not see color. I understand its pigmentation, man. I understand it, bro. Whether you understand it or not, it still is not a problem for me, man. And but it is a problem for the world, though. You know what I'm saying? You know, and that's the problem, man. Like again, like we're gonna deal with this. We're gonna deal with this because there's so many ignorant people that don't understand this shit. Until people start having the heart to say it, people have to have the heart instead of falling behind. You see, I've always said before, man. When I got on YouTube, I wasn't trying to be a part of a clique, right? I'm not trying to be a part of a clique because if I was like in jail and I was neutral, like, yo, I ain't this or that, and somebody actually forced me to like, oh, you know what, you got to pick a side, then I'll start my own shit. I wouldn't pick a side. I'll start my own shit because I'm real like that. I wouldn't fucking start like following somebody. Fuck out of here, bro. I'm not gonna be a fucking man to over here do some shit like that. Nah, fuck out of here, bro. I start my own shit. You know what I mean? But that's what people don't realize, man. Like, you know, like it's a hard thing to do, but you got to do it. You know what I'm saying? If you real like that, you got to do it. And what I'm saying is again, at the end of the day, man, I got a belief in a higher power. Whatever the fuck you think about it, that's on you. But I got a personal relationship with whatever it is.
I see
So what you just
Asia
said,
Man
Major
Neo
Key.
trying to speak. Go ahead, Asia Man first, because he is the OG. And then we'll let Neo right after that, because Neo, I know Neo, you just pulled up. And both of you guys want to get in. I see both of y'all unmuted at the same time. Go ahead, Asia Math, then Neo, please.
Yeah, I was just trying to hurry up and piggyback on what Major Key was saying. He just proved that what we were saying, spirituality and religion as control, what he just described as in, you know, people want to join the clique. That to me, it seemed like it was a form of control. You know what I'm saying? You know, person, hey, join this. That's what I think these new religions are. You know, let's get the numbers up so we can control these people and everybody move in a certain kind of way and people not being free thought. But he's a free thought person. He said, well, you know, before I conform and let someone control me, I'm gonna do what I do because, you know, he's you know, his mind is liberated like that. So I commend him on that. Happy birthday again. That's all I want.
Thank you, brother. No, everything.
It's
I'm
over
glad you
now.
said that.
We didn't get our shot in, man. Let's get our birthday shot in.
No, it's all right, man. We going through the sunset, man. I appreciate that, Asia. Yeah, definitely. Like, you right. That's what I mean, though. That's what I mean. Like, you know, we got to think for ourselves, man. You know, it's hard though because we coming through religions. We got pastors. We got people like what Mark's been saying. You know what I'm saying? We hear and we feel like they're supposed to be the leaders, but man, like I've seen leaders that you know the fucking cheated on their wives and shit like that. Got sent out the church and man, it's just, you know, people
touching them boys. Hey, look, I heard somebody say, hey, look, the Catholic Church fuck with your kids, the Black Church fuck your wife and take your money.
That's fucked up, bro.
And try to control you.
And you know what the sad part is, Mark, that you thought that shit was funny, bro.
It probably was funny the first time, but look.
Hey, bro, I'm getting a call, man. I'll holler back for a second.
All right, peace. But go ahead, Neo. I know you was trying to get your bars off.
I don't know if should I put a pause there or something? No.
Get your bars off. Go ahead.
Oh, I thought you
I
said
said get your
pause. Oh, okay.
bars. No, get your bars off. Spit your game. Talk your shit.
Oh man, I try to keep it lighthearted. I mean, because brother Major Key was touching on some good points, but I have some more information or suggestion to add to his knowledge if he'll allow it. You know, trying to be humble, be respectful.
He on a call, man. Go ahead, man. This
All right.
this your show too. This all our show. Go ahead, get your bars off.
I did a great deal of study too, and one of those some of that information was something that I used to thrive on, like understanding who Alexander the Great was, why he was so interested in conquering Egypt of all places, you know, who he encountered, things of that nature. And then I come to the library, which was pretty much founded after he passed away, after he was killed. Okay, it was founded by some of his generals that were left over after he conquered the place. But before that library was burned to the ground, they knew that thing was going to be burned. I say the priests, the Egyptian priests, the Kemetic priests divided themselves up and went west, right? Most of us know them as the Dogon, but we forget that Timbuktu also was a library in which they most of these families buried these whatever books, whatever scrolls that they can get a hold of, whatever family was in charge of adding to the Library of Alexandria or the Temple of Luxor, divided up whatever they can scrounge out, because this place was a epicenter for knowledge. It was so huge that it was mind blowing. But whatever they can actually manage to scrape together and get out of there, managed to make it to the library at Timbuktu. And to this day, they are still uncovering scrolls and books being added to the knowledge that was that had survived being burned from that incident in Alexandria. I only found that out when I tried to figure out, well, who the hell was Alexander's mother? That's when the weird shit starts coming along. Alexander's mother being Olympia, the Ethiopian, right? That right there by itself blows my head out the water, because then you have this essentially a mulatto, Alexander being a quadroon or a quarter black, if you will, if that's what you want to call it, or half black, whatever. I don't care. I don't do the measuring stick thing. But he was mixed race, and he would have a conflict of interest with his home. If
I'm confused already, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Bruh,
I ain't even gonna hold you. I don't got confused already.
I was confused as hell, bro. I was confused as hell.
Like, I need some visual aids when you telling me this. I might need to pull up a picture or something like that. Email me, bro. Let's get together offline and build a show and put that together, because I know the audience, like it's almost like reading the Bible when you say this person begot this and this person begot this, and you like, who's on first? You know what I'm saying? For me. Now maybe hey, look, but I've learned that my audience is a lot smarter than me doing this show. Like, you guys are are a group of talented individuals. You guys are super intelligent and all are special at what you do. Troy dropped off, but it's cool. Damn. We about to land the plane anyway. Y'all want to there you go, Troy. Let me let you get your bars off. You see, I'm trying to put a hard R on it now because old boy thought I said balls. When I say get your bars off, I was like, he ain't hear the R. Like, nah, he said, do I need to pause that? Nah, it ain't no pause. I said bars, nigga. I just didn't hit the R hard enough for you. I ain't give you that Cali R. But Troy, talk to me, my G. Take us home, man. Let me get your final thoughts. Then we're gonna go to Asian Math, get his final thoughts, and Neo's final thoughts, and we're gonna land this plane.
We're still on the same topic about
Well, look, man, look, a lot of people
More
don't
about
know this.
religion and
Troy, I
mm-hmm.
try to do the show in segments. Like I might have like a 2-hour block, right? And I say, okay, this first 30 minutes we'll do this, next 30 to 45 minutes we'll do this, and then this last 30 to 45 we'll do this. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll do final thoughts for 30. You know what I'm saying? So it's supposed to be 30, 30, 30, 30 minutes of final thoughts. You get what I'm saying? But sometimes people come to the show late and we end up going backwards in topics sometimes. Like, hey, I want to touch on that first topic, or I want to touch on that second question. You get what I'm saying? And I get it. I respect it. And I appreciate it. I appreciate the camaraderie. I appreciate us talking and connecting and brothers building and sisters too. You know what I'm saying? Of all races and all nationalities. So I love it. I love it. But so wherever you want to get in, Troy, but going forward, maybe I should put more structure back to it. But sometimes, man, life is so full of rules and construction. And structure. It's cool to be able to just click the link, pull up and chop it up with marqnash 3 times a week. You know what I'm saying? With, open channel, open panel, open discussion. You know what I'm saying? And it's a neutral zone. You know what I'm saying? So it's a neutral zone. So wherever you want to get in that, man.
Well, I want to touch on that one topic where you asked, I think it was something about a wife or a mother. Am I paraphrasing?
Yeah. I put the banner back up. It was do you want her to be your wife or your mama? Because a lot of these guys, do you need me to preface and set the table, or you got
no. That was a clear question. I don't need a mother because my mother's still alive, and I need you to be my wife. I need you to be that better half. That when I'm weak, you could be strong, and when you're weak, I could be strong. Things like that. I don't need a mother. I don't need no woman to be my mother. No, no, sir. Go ahead. Let's all work together, man, to be evenly yoked, to be happy. I have a mama, and she's where she is, and I'm where I am, and we happy like that. So no. And then the whole thing about marrying a hoe. No, I personally wouldn't do that. Because you are who you are.
Some people say hoes make the best housewives. I saw that in the chat tonight. Shout out to DJ.
If I'm a thief, you gonna close your eyes around me and turn your back on me? No, you're not. No. I personally wouldn't do it. I personally wouldn't do it.
Though. That's different from a hoe, a thief,
no,
a murderer.
No. I was just using that as a rep. I was using that as a
bad
reference.
Rep, though. We talking about hoes.
No, it's not. There we go again with my that's my you can't tell no. Listen to me. All I'm saying is this. All I'm saying is this is like the nature of the person is the nature of the person. Like if you want a wife, then you can't say that I want this woman who's a loose woman, and then you come home and there's some other dude in your bed and then you get upset. This is what you signed on for. This is what you signed on for. You expect her to change her character because she's married? No. It's not going to happen. It's always going to be there. You can have an argument and she'll feel slighted or angry or whatever, and she'll run out and go get Tom, Dick, and Mark or whatever. And you're going to be like, damn, why you had to do me like that?
Why you do me like that? You had to throw my name in it. That slogan is Tom, Dick, and Harry, or Tom, Dick, and Hank. You just threw Mark in it. Why you do me like that?
Just to close up my statement, I'm sure we all heard the story about, the scorpion and the toad. The scorpion needed a ride across the pond, and the toad was like, nah, use a scorpion. You're going to sting me. That would make no sense, Mr. Toad, because I'll kill both of us. So the toad said, come on, I'll give you a ride on my back. Halfway across the damn pond, scorpion stung him. Why did you do that? It's my nature. That applies in life, too. That applies to us. It's my nature. Yeah.
I did an episode about that. It was nature over nurture. And we was talking about nature. Is it in your nature to do something? Or can you, like, hey, if this kid is a crack baby, or is she destined to be a crackhead when she get older? Or can you nurture her and adopt this child, put her in a different environment, and change her into being something else?
Okay, that's different because she's not the source of her problem. That's not her character. That's something
It's in her blood. Her heart
Yeah,
bumps.
but that's
Her
not the
heart
source
pumps
of who
crack
she
juice,
is,
nigga.
though.
Her heart
That's not
pumps
the,
crack juice.
right. But that's not
I
the
ain't trying to
source
be
of who
funny,
she
but
is.
I'm just saying because it's a sad
I got you.
situation. But I'm just
It'll be
being
an uphill
serious. Like,
battle,
yes,
but that's not her natural source. That's not her natural nature. That's
it
something
is
that
natural. It's just as
she.
natural as her heart beating. She don't
Crack
know
is not
that crack.
nature. Crack
She
is
don't. Hold on.
natural.
Let me say that. For her, it is because she was conceived off of that, or for him it is. She don't know that her heart is pumping that until she get her first hit of the crack, and then she can't never turn away. Like some people can have a drink and just be cool. Some people come from alcoholics. You don't need to have no drinks ever, nigga. Your father's an alcoholic, your mother's an alcoholic, your grandfather, your uncles, your cousins. You don't need to be drinking. You
I
can't
keep
do what
hearing
your
that.
friends do. I remember my mom used to tell me that, Troy. She used to say, baby, you special, you're different. You can't do what your friends gonna do because you gonna get caught. Because God has ordained your life differently. It's
keep
meant for
hearing
you to
that.
get caught.
Yeah,
It's meant
I
for you to
keep
get
hearing
caught. Go
that,
ahead.
but you know what? I grew up with an addict in my house, and he was family. He grew up, and it was because of him I never sold drugs or took drugs ever, because of what I saw. To this day, I've never been high or drunk because of my uncle. Yeah, so it works. It works opposite sometimes too. It doesn't really push you into the issue. It pushes you away from the issue. Because I would lose my life before I get high. Yeah, so it has a different effect on some people.
To each his own.
Yeah,
Uh did you get everything off? We're gonna go to Asian Math for his final thoughts.
yeah.
Asian Math, talk to me. Give me your final thoughts on what everything we discussed tonight. Anything you want to add to the conversation before we land the plane? King Asian Math. Check one, check two. Said you know what to do. I Neo, talk to me, man. Maybe Asian Math had to step away from his device. Neo, talk to me. Give me your final thoughts, man, on everything we discussed tonight, man. I know we went over the time. Y'all know we try to end it at 10, from 10 to 12. Sometimes we go a little over on Mondays and Fridays. Wednesday, I guess we went over today because it's my brother Major Key's birthday, but also, man, we had a lit channel, lit panel, lit conversation. So I would be remiss if I didn't let the brothers get their words out. Neo, talk to us, man. Then we'll try to let Asian Math take us on.
Alrighty, here we go. How do I feel about making hoes into housewives? Not for it. Was I Captain Save-A-Ho at one point in my life? Yes, sir, I was. Did I get trapped at one point? Yes, I did. Did I learn my lesson? I did. So that's my personal experience. No, and if you a simp and you get suckered in by one of them, then you deserve it. Plain and simple. Can you change them, or can they change? Anything's possible. If they have it in their heart, they can do anything that they accomplish. But it's a hard habit to break, or a hard hobby to break. If you like getting your rocks off by screwing people over or just being loose with your bowels, what I don't know. Look, human nature is flexible. Woman wants to be flexible with her, morals and whatnot, then that's her. That's not for you. You need to avoid that at all costs. Moving on to the religion. Moving on to the religion part. The only thing I can say about the religion, I practice African spirituality. I would strongly suggest that if you are practicing the mainstream religions, Islam, Christianity, Judaism, Catholicism, whatever you have there, take a small break and look into your African so-called deities, your Ori, your Orishas.
What was that last word?
Orisha.
Okay.
Okay. Look into your Orishas. Find out who just the basic seven are, or the basic people that you hear all the time, especially in movies. Yemaya, who is that? Who is Oye? Who is Oshun? Who is Shango? Who is Obatala? Who is Ogun? Ask yourself who these people are, and then start asking yourself who are these people in the Bible. If you don't start seeing some commonalities, some similarities, then maybe you're not reading deep enough, right? When you look at St. Peter and you see, his upside down cross, and you're thinking, oh, that's the devil. Well, you're confused again. But it's right in front of our faces. If only we would dive into it just a little bit more, just go above, just below the surface level of understanding, and you'll basically find that there's more stuff there. There's more answers there. The answers are usually tied in with us black folks, but we won't go there either. But that's my personal opinion.
It's a whole episode. We got to do a whole episode about African anthology and things of that, because like you said, bro, and I think Major Key touched on it too. A lot of times these stories come from Africa, and we changed the names, changed the characters and all of that. And that's why a lot of these stories sound so familiar. It's a remix.
Right. I mean, they spoke different languages. Of course they're going to have different names.
Exactly.
Right. I mean, you don't call, what was that dude in Moana?
You said marijuana?
No, Moana.
Shit, I'm about to smoke some marijuana right now. That's why I'm trying to end the show.
All right, I'll put it this way. Thor.
These are jokes.
Thor is technically, well, Thor comes from our deity, Shango. So we start looking at the similarities. His double-sided hammer, our double-sided axe. He's under lightning god. So is ours. Which came first, the chicken or the egg?
You talking about like the Marvel Thor?
Yeah, exactly. But if you think about it, in Greek mythology, that's their deity. Right? Odin, that's Obatala, but we won't go there either. But these cross references, I mean, it's taken down into Marvel and our entertainment, but look at our saints and whatnot. That's where we start to find these commonalities, these reoccurrences. Santeria, where you have all these different Catholic faiths that are Spanish/Hispanic, when it crosses over and makes it to South America into North America, becomes Santeria, whatnot. I'm speaking quickly, but we could talk about this later because this is a whole deep conversation, and I'll try to wrap it up.
Yeah, you cool. I'm gonna stand the olive branch to sir, because I know he's our he's our guy. He's a friend of the show. I seen him in the chat. Did you, sir? The olive branch is out there, my brother. If you got anything you want to add before we close it out, you're more than welcome. If you disagree, you agree, you want to get your bars off real quick, just to hey, look, if nothing else, take your little segment. I don't mean it like that to make it sound weird. Your little segment. I don't mean to say it like that. Nah, don't laugh, cause I ain't trying to be funny. But sir, if you want to pull up and you want to get your bars off, man, you're more than welcome to pull up. You're a friend of the show. Welcome home. Like I tell everybody, you can get your bars off real quick, and you can use that clip. You know what I'm saying? I tell people all the time, man, take the clips when you're speaking on the show. You put it on your channel, put it on your panel, grow your audience. Put it on your IG, your Facebook, and because sometimes when we're doing these live shows, you might say some shit to surprise yourself, because you was like, I got that from Tank, the Sweet Science Examiner, when he was like, yo, man, sometimes I chop up clips when I'm on people's panels, because shit, I didn't even know the conversation was gonna go there. I was just free flowing. I was spitting I was just in rare form that night. I was cooking. The chat knew I was cooking. The host knew I was cooking. The panel, and I was like, damn, but it ain't even on my show. Man, take that clip and put it on your channel, bro. Especially if you do it over here on Breaking Beats. I'm cool with it. I ain't got no problem with it. But sir, the link is out there. Let me know real quick. Were you trying to get in before we close it? Because I see you. You've been keeping the chat lit all night, and you definitely have a unique point of view, and you're more than welcome. But I would be remiss if I didn't do that. I had to do that.
Yeah.
So
I like chopping it up with Sir Senior.
Man, he's a good guy, man.
Man,
yeah,
it's big ups to you. I stepped away from it, so if you were trying to get my attention,
I did, and we was waiting for you. But also while we was waiting for you, I saw Sir still in the chat, and I just wanted him to have the opportunity to speak his piece.
Oh yeah. Salute to Sir Senior.
But we was let him get in, and then we'll let you take us home, Asia man, because I was trying to get you to take us home earlier. But Sir is here. Welcome home, my brother. How you feel?
Salute to you, bro. The first thing I want to say is I'm mad at Ricky for jumping out there and being able to, big up, the epic proportion of a masterpiece that you put together before I did, on your show respectfully. But, you did your thing. You did your thing.
Talking about the album. So you heard the album?
Yes, most definitely.
My man. So you rocking with it? You like it?
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you all the way. I've even played it for a couple of people. And
really?
Like,
okay. That's what's up. Talk to me, man. And I appreciate that, man. I'm not crying, but my eyes are watering up though. But it's not because of that. But I am emotional about it. Look, man, I spent a lot of time on it. It's a conceptual album. It has a concept to it. If you listen to the album, you hear the refrain constantly. It fits the title, Edith, and we're talking about mom. You hear other people refer to their mom. We talking about my grandmama told me this, my mama told me this. We got songs like Collards and Yams, Grapefruit, Mama's Proud. You hear my mom voice, actually my real mother. I didn't make this after she died like some people do. They dedicate the album to somebody. No, my mom is here so she can get these flowers. You know what I'm saying?
That's what my mom used to always say is, give me my flowers while I'm alive, the receiver.
Yes, sir.
And I respect that. I respect that a whole lot that you're doing that for your mom.
Yeah, man. So give us your final thoughts on everything we was talking about, and so we can close the episode out.
I
and then we're gonna go to Asia Math after you. I'm sorry.
I kind of want to piggyback off of things that multiple people said, like even from Major Key all the way to Neo, is that a lot of information has been stolen and corrupted. A lot of information has been kind of foolishness. Anyways, my bad.
Who is that? That's you?
It was somebody who was on my other line. They don't know their line still on.
Oh shit! Sir, saying what the hell you got going on? Boy,
yeah,
you got some drama going over there. Is that your baby's mother?
Nah, that ain't
is
my
that how
kid's
she
mom.
said?
Nah, that ain't my kid's mom.
Where the hell my motherfucking check at, Chris?
She could never ask that. I'm way ahead on my child support, respectfully.
Hey, look, it is what it is. Hey, shout out to Patricia. She dropped everybody's links who has a channel, who's on the panel. If you got a channel, she dropped your link. So Major Key, the boxing section, Ricky Williams, and you as well, sir, Senior. And man, Patricia, drop your Cash App, man. Let me send you a little donation, man. If you got a Cash App or a PayPal or something, drop your info so we can send you a donation for your hard work. Because the money they donate to me, I definitely want to give you a cut for your hard work out there. You are definitely helping produce the show with your work. I appreciate it. She keep the link out there. If I say something, she's fact checking. She's looking it up. She's dropping a link for the people who are on the panel. Come on, man. What can we do other than send her a blessing? So drop your Cash App out there, and if y'all support the show, definitely send Patricia a donation. But go ahead, sir.
Yeah, all I was saying was that a lot of information has been stolen, from the mystical arts to martial art to pretty much every type of art and knowledge has been stolen. And I'm not going to say something to have them tear down the channel, but I will just say that there's one thing that
Say what you want to, man.
that's
Man,
in
we let it
common.
fly.
So you'll see that Catholicism is ran by the Romans. And with Catholicism, that's when they start bringing in the remakes of all the different religions. They mixed all the religions, all the powers together, and they stole from each country. They stole from every country of the continent of Africa, and then they went around the Asian countries and stole from those. And then they came to Native America, as they call it now, and stole from here. And they stole and stole and stole and mixed it together. And that's where their version of what they would say, quote unquote, witchcraft or knowledge or enlightenment comes from, is nothing that they created. Is all stolen from other places, including them mixing different things together with the Bible. There's no saints in the Bible. If you read the Bible from cover to cover, even the scriptures that are supposed to be in the Bible, that each person says supposed to be in the Bible, none of those talks about saints. Those saints were stolen names from different deities, different spirits, different as others would say, angels or demons that was worshipped instead of or with God. So all of those things, once you put it all together, you see it's a puzzle. And when you find out that the Bible, the original Bible that started off in Africa, is not a white man's thing. They said, well, Jesus is great, and that story is great. We just need to take a couple of things from him. The main thing is that he's black. Let's take that away and make him white. Let's make him a white man who's skinny, who look like a woman or look like, one of your old favorite country singers.
Hold on, so the original Jesus was fat or something?
No, he was more of a manly size though. He wasn't some skinny white looking dude with rosy cheeks. The Bible says that he wasn't a so-called pretty man. He
So
looked
Jesus
like a
was an
regular
ugly nigga?
He was a regular looking person.
Define regular though. Regular is relative.
What I mean by that is he wasn't handsome and he wasn't ugly. That was the purpose, was for him to look what people would say an average. He was a 6 maybe on the scale, if you can put it like that. Adjustable 6. So that was the purpose, that he was just like everyone else. He wasn't dramatically different. He wasn't dramatically short or tall or big or small. He was a representation that in the flesh that everybody could be like. If he could do it, then we can do it. That type of thing.
What was his original name?
Depending on the language. It will depend on the language.
I know
it definitely wasn't Jesus, because the English language was not even invented then.
Right, they didn't have a J yet, right? Or it wasn't.
Yeah, there was no English language at all.
Right.
So when people say, "Oh, well, this or that," I mean, like people will say, "Well, there's no J because there wasn't no J." There was no English then. There was no America then. So, I mean, when people use that argument, I always think that's weird. It's like, you don't have to do no research. Do a simple Google search. A simple Google search will show you that there was no English language when the Bible was written, even the version of the Bible that we have now. So then it was translated into English. So that part.
With a lot of mixed up facts in the translation.
It's a bunch of things that have. It's like if I told you to go to the store and get me some milk. Y'all know that, people who know me know that I don't usually drink regular milk. I drink lactate-free milk because it's filtered and they don't have the lactose. But you know that. But somebody who didn't know me, they might think it might be goat milk. It might be another type of cow milk. It might be pig milk. You know, pigs don't have milk, but you know, they'll make up some foolishness like a gay Bible.
Right. Yeah, I get you.
I didn't know that. Mama pig don't have no milk. I never knew that. Look, I don't be. Hey, look, man. Look, I never felt so dumb before doing these until I started doing these shows. Like just talking to people, it's a lot of information I don't know. That's why I love to chop it up with you guys 3 times a week. We had a special show yesterday because of the press conference with Wilder, so we did a Tuesday show. We did a Tuesday show, but I ain't gonna hold you guys no longer, man. I'll let you guys say anything else y'all want to say, and we can go and close this one out. I don't want to keep the episodes too long. Anybody got anything else before we get up out of here?
Great show as usual, Mark. You know, I salute you. I commend you. Hard work, it will pay off. I want to buy into a percentage of the album, but you probably saying, no, that's for my mom.
You said you want to buy into it?
Hey, for a percentage, why not? You know,
hey, look, we need help with promotion, man. We can talk about it offline, man. And you can literally see your percentage, but I'll definitely consider it, man. I definitely need help with the marketing and the promotion budget, man, because I'm out here doing it all. But I don't mind, bro. And you can pick a record because if you want to sponsor a record that we shooting a video for, that's definitely dope, and you'll get credit for it for as being a producer. So that's something that we are doing right now too. We are looking for help with the production, so you'll definitely get production credit. Same way when you see a movie, you see all these producer, executive producer here. It's the bankroll. They put money into it. They want to see it come together. So if that's something you're interested in, you got my number. We can always work on that. And make sure you get your paper and make sure you get your money back too.
Yes, sir.
Even if it was off the YouTube ads for it or super chats ran, you'll get your money back. However you want to do it. But thank you again for all your support. Tell people what you got going on and what we got going on out here coming up this weekend. Because we don't got to fight no more, right? We had a fight this weekend. We don't even got to fight no more.
Yeah, unfortunate. We got to wait till next weekend. You spoke on it yesterday. I don't feel like it was a duck move on T.O. But you know, everybody gonna have their own, you know, theory on what really went on. I don't feel like the man was ducking, and I would chop this one up as just one of those things, you know, almost. And you can't say an anomaly because it's didn't happen throughout the past year. Only thing is that make it suspect is you done seen this you know, this COVID thing been happening in professional.
D-Ray, hold on. Go ahead, Agent Man. We got D-Ray. He just called in before we get out of here, but I'm gonna let you finish, and then we'll go to him.
Okay, yeah. It's the only thing I was saying on closing on that. He's been seeing
Take your time.
Yeah, he's been seeing this thing happen. He should have been responsible enough to protect himself from it. But I still, even with him being irresponsible like that, it's hard for me to see that, you know, to come to terms with that he was ducking Cambosa. You know, I just can't see. I could be wrong, but I just don't see it. But that was all. What's up, D-Ray?
Yeah, he couldn't hear you. When my mic is muted, I don't think they can hear you and you can't hear them.
Yeah,
I had my mic muted. He said, play that outro. Major Key, I'm gonna call you too. Patricia put your channel link out there. I don't know what that link is you put up because I can't see it, but just to give you a heads up, she did take the liberty to put your channel link. She put Ricky's link, put Sir Senior's link. Anybody who had a channel who was on the panel tonight, she took the time out her day and her time from the show to put your link out there. So salute to Patricia. She's a queen. She's a friend of the show. She is family to the show. And I can't thank her enough other than I told her, hey, look, you ain't got no cash app, make a PayPal. And while you pasting everybody else's link, put your link out there too so we can donate and support you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's one thing to say you support people. It's another thing to give them the opportunity to either one, grow their channel or one, get paid. So I'm all for it. Get paid, young sister, get paid. Talk to me, D-Ray. D-Ray, you still there? You got the floor. Go ahead, bro. Oh shoot. Hold on, let me do this. D-Ray, say something. You there now?
Yes,
There
yes.
we
Can
go.
you hear me?
Yeah. I had to mute it. I'm sorry. Go ahead, brother.
Get paid, young brother. Get paid.
Welcome home. So you could hear me say that. Cool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I heard you cooking, and shout out to Patricia. She's holding it down.
Man, ain't she dope?
The dopest, bro.
Man, she dope as fuck for that, bro. Like going out there, bro. She took the time while they talking, we cooking. She going over there getting the links for their channel, getting the link for this, man. Right. Come on, man. You can't
a real one, bro.
Come on, bro. Come on. Who does
check
that?
Check this out, though, man. But check this out, and that's what I wanted to say, though, right? Because I seen that you had race, religion, and relationships. And I think the most important thing is being able to have relationships with one another. You know what I mean? Where like you know how she doing that, helping promote and all that different stuff. You know what I mean? And it's not even like you gotta be like and I know it happens sometimes, but put this person in or you know what I mean? It ain't even like you giving directions or nothing. It's just automatic. Relationship of helping uplift the channel, the panel, and you know what I mean, all of the people in the chat. So that's amazing, and that's the thing though, bro. Is so many times we get caught up in the different religions, right? And my thing is that we can put all of the religions together, and God is still bigger than that. You know what I mean? So anytime we try to sit up here and we act like we got them figured out, and we can go back to this and that, man, come on, bro. But my thing is, right, as long as you have a good relationship with the Father, bro, it don't matter to me what you call him. You know what I mean? You can call him this, you can call him that. As long as you have respect for him, you know that he loved you, that means then we can have a relationship. Not guaranteeing that it's going to be 100, but at least we got a leg up. You know what I mean? That we ain't starting off in quicksand, bro. So I just wanted to throw that out there. I ain't trying to hold it up as well. I just want to tell everybody, subscribe, like, and share. I appreciate you, marqnash.
Absolutely. Thanks for calling in, D-Ray. The homie. Major Key sent me something in. He said, play it. I'm looking at it, Major Key. It looks like it's an hour and 27 minutes. Like, did you have a certain part you want me to play? Let me know. Other than that, I definitely would tell people Major Key does this thing on, I think is it the second and first Monday or second and third? I know he does it once a month. I think it's once or twice a month. He's doing business, beats, and boxing, and he has somebody up from every industry. Whether it's the first episode he had what's his name? He had Troy Graham, myself, Kelly Pavlik, Henry Discombobulating Jones, and as well as DJ Rebel. And yeah. No, I can't play the whole video, Brokeland Blogger. You can click on the video and watch it though, and subscribe to Major Key Boxing, because we got to end the episode. I don't want to end the episode playing a video that's an hour and 27 minutes, because that means I got to sit here with it too. I got other stuff I need to use my computer for. I'm sorry, but I'll play the intro of it and let you guys know what's going on over there. But it's super dope. It's business, beats, and boxing. Shout out to Major Key. And I like what he's doing over there. Let me play a little clip of this, and we'll land the plane. What you said, Major Key? He said it started on Monday. Hey, look, but what month? Major Key, man, come back, pull back up real quick, man, so you can tell people about what you're doing over there, and then we can you can take us home with this one, because like I said, it's an hour and 27 minutes, my brother. So I don't want to play the wrong part. But it was a great episode. I want to take a clip from this too, and I'm gonna put it out there. We was talking to Henry Discombobulating Jones, who was actually the first televised black announcer in America, first black man to be on TV announcing fights. And it's crazy that boxing been on for a couple hundred years, and we just now getting a black ring announcer in America televised. as long as TV and boxing been around. That's crazy. And I talked to him about racism, and he's like, brother, I'm still dealing with it now. What you talking about? And he went on a nice little tangent, and I'm gonna take a clip of that and I'm gonna put it out. I thought it was a beautiful exchange. I love my exchanges over there, and I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to have these legendary exchanges with these legendary fighters, brother. So talk to people about this clip that you just sent me. Before
and then not only that, though, I don't want you to forget about the fact that Kelly Pavlik also said that he was also not supposed to be the white boy that was beating everybody else. Remember that Kelly Pavlik said that as well. See what I'm saying? This is what we deal with in America. You know what I mean? Right. Kelly Pavlik was not supposed to be that white boy that beat Jermaine Taylor.
Right, and if I was I wouldn't put my guy in there with this white boy in there beating up these dudes.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
About to embarrass me. About to embarrass me.
It is, man. It's what it is because we're not talking about skin color, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's at the end of the day, man. I really can't talk about it. I just hate the conversation.
Okay, well, just tell me about the clip that you sent in, and what do I supposed to play from this?
No, clear the air. Clear the air. Remember, I sent that to you the other day, man, from my homeboy from Miami.
No. The clip that I got right here, it says Major Key Triple B Edition 1. That's what you sent. Maybe you copy and paste the wrong one.
No. Oh, my bad. I sent the wrong one. I sent Clear the Air from the other day that I sent that to you too.
Let me
remember,
try.
Clear the Air. My homeboy from Miami, Omniscient, Omnipresent 305.
Yeah, I remember hearing it, but I remember hearing something like that. But let me check and make sure I got it right. But I don't know if I have permission to play his stuff, bro, and that's why I try to steer away from
that. You do. I'm telling you right now because like literally, like I know this guy. I'm telling you right now. I already spoke to him. I have already conversations on the back end, so I could prove it if anybody tries to fuck with you.
No, not even that. Look, listen. This is what I'm saying. Who made the beat?
People that I know. I'm gonna tell you that.
Okay, well that's cool. That's different. Then I'll send the link over there because the link ain't. That's the wrong link.
It's bro, the one that I told you about on. Remember
you got to send me the link, brother. Like it's a live show, and I really can't try to find it right now. Unless you put it in there so I can copy and paste and find it real quick.
What's the fucking damn, bro? I'm trying to remember the platform that it's on. It's a platform that everybody uses nowadays.
OnlyFans?
No, the other one. Oh man, you gonna make this up. All right, if I send it to you in the chat, because I'm gonna have to leave here to look it up. So if I leave here real quick, I'm telling you right now, like it's like SoundCloud. There we go, SoundCloud. I sent it to you on SoundCloud the other day.
I don't have it anymore though.
Okay. So
I don't keep this stuff. Like when you send it, I play it, then it's gone.
All right. I'm just saying, I didn't fuck up then. So I could send it to you again, but I just sent you the link right now. I thought I did, at least I copied it.
The link you sent me is for your episode of Business Beats and Boxing, brother.
Okay, so
I can't express that enough. I've been saying that several times. The link you sent me is an hour and 27 minutes.
Mark, bro, you get real hot-headed, man. It's not a big deal. I copy it again and paste it, and then you can play it if you want to. If you don't want to, then it is what it is.
No, it's not hot-headed. Trust me, this ain't me hot-headed. I thought I said that several times.
Your head looks red.
Oh, red on my head. So
that was a hat. My bad. That was a hat. My bad. You see how I be misreading shit, bro. I thought your head was red, but it was a hat. My bad, bro.
No, it's all cool. Let's just play it on the next one. It's all good. Let's go and land the plane. I'll play it on the next episode. Yo, it's been a great episode of Breaking the Beats. It's your boy marqnash. Y'all already know I give it up. Drinks required,
bro. Come on, man.
No, bro. Look, listen. It's all good. This wasn't planned though, and I've been trying to end the show for about an hour, and now you're trying to tell me to end a song that I don't remember. If I'm gonna play any song, I'm gonna play a song off my album that dropped on Friday.
I love you, Mark. Have a great night, brother. Have a great night, brother.
Absolutely. Respectfully, of course. If I'm gonna play anything, I'll play that. I don't even remember that song. I don't have the link. I've been saying, like, hey, I'll play it, but what is this? What is this? I thought it was a link for a show, then it's a link for a song. It ain't no disrespect. And shout out to that brother. I want to hear the record again because I don't remember the record. But it is what it is. It's your boy marqnash. Remember, drinks require sleep, goals require effort. You can get that hoodie at marqnash.com. Man, I said I was gonna end this show at 12. It is 1:01 on the East Coast, and I still got about 3 hours worth of editing to do tonight. Y'all pray for me, man. I'll see y'all on the next episode, which will be Friday. I love y'all so much. Shout out to Sir Senior, Neo Bakar, King Asia Mav, Ricky Williams, Major Keys, Troy Graham, Brokeland Blogger, Patricia, of course, always, and any and everybody who took a part of making the show happen tonight. I love y'all so much, and I'll see y'all on Friday. And remember, Edith is streaming right now on all platforms. Check your boy out. See what I'm doing over there. Let me know what y'all think. Peace.